Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. It is I, Jesse Milestone, coming to you on this Friday with both good news and bad news.
I really bad feeling about this.
Where people were just walking around, just jizzing force all over the place. He looks like he has been drinking soy from his mother's teat. Wrap yourselves in, guys, because we are gonna get mean!
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, your God Empress, and it is the Matriarchy. So I'm joined, of course, by my amazing co-host, Anna, that Star Wars girl. What is
Hello! You're back! You're back! I'm happy. So happy.
I'm glad to be back. How was last week without me?
It was interesting. I had Chrissy Mayer on, and we talked. She's a comedian, and yeah, I was like, let me ask her about like her channel and all this stuff, and she's like, I rewatched all the Star Wars movie to prepare.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, okay, I'll ask you about Star Wars questions then. We can do that too.
That's adorable. I love it. I mean, you are that Star Wars girl. It is sort of necessary.
It is.
I also just realized since we're not on camera today, I could move over to the love snack, and I might do that. But that'll be an effort. I'm like already set up over here, so I'm like, I'll just stay. We are here. It is Wednesday. I wasn't here last week because I was in Cincinnati. Hey, what's up, Dr. Coffin-Nails? Meeting people like Dr. Coffin-Nails live and in person. He exists. He's a human. He is not just a skeleton in a top hat who lives in a literal coffin, which is how I always envisioned him before this. Like literally just a guy who just like would pop out of a random, like a coffin would just appear next to you and he just pop out as a skeleton in a top hat and go, hello, children. Like for some reason, he's also Chef from South Park. I don't know why. That was my mental image of Dr. Coffin-Nails, but I can confirm that he is actually a person. Although, to be fair, he could have just possessed that human body or animated a corpse or something. Yeah. But yeah, real person. Hail to the chat. I see in addition to Dr. Coffin-Nails being here, As Your Night Terror 11 is here. Holocron Library Fox is here. Good old social justice Jesse. Parody account wrenches FYI. Are you asking for a wrench? Is that what you're doing there? You're like, I don't think I want to give you that power, SJW Jesse. I feel like you're going to probably silence a lot of these evil white men here. Alphonse Legrand Bear, welcome. I'm hoping Jesse will turn her camera, reveal blue hair. Well, I will turn on my camera just to prove that there is no, I just want you to turn it on. There's no blue hair. No, just no makeup on my face. So.
Well, I mean, it's the quality. It's so blurry. Me and Jesse were talking about this. We both have the same internet, and it's been sucking the past few days.
Yeah. One of the theories I've heard is because we had that political shindig going on yesterday that there's been a lot of, overusage and over like people reading about it and looking into it and stuff like that. So hopefully, what's up, Alexander Leonham and Mostiverse, timeout SJW. And Riley Hallmark, what's up, Crimson Mist? Hello, Jesse and Anna. Hello, Crimson Mist. Doug 209. YouTube discrimination. YouTube discrimination is real. Anyway, sorry. Blah blah blah. ADD, back and forth. Yes, no, we're just having. You guys have noticed this. The past couple days have just been. Yesterday on my stream was just abysmal in terms of the video quality. It's been rough lately, but yesterday was apparently just awful. Today I was not coming in any clearer. So hopefully you could clearly see that there was none of that color blue in this picture. But aside from that, you'll take my word for it that I'm here and alive. So yeah, you'll just enjoy this lovely picture of me.
Jesse.
What?
Totally off topic. Look at what they're making.
Uh-oh.
Look at it! It's R2-D2 and Baby Yoda and Luke Skywalker.
That is such a low blow, such a low blow to the people's wallets. They're just like, all right, we're gonna take the OG stuff. We're gonna take OG Luke-ish. Obviously, it's Mandalorian Luke and whatever, but like we're young Luke Skywalker. R2-D2. I'm gonna stick Grogu in his fucking hands. Take your nostalgia. And we're just gonna fuck you with your nostalgia in the wallet. See how well it works? This is how they get you. Man, Disney threw a lot of turds, dry turds at the wall before this big, fat, wet little baby Yoda stuck. And man, did it stick. I feel like Baby Yoda single-handedly like provided Disney with income to survive over all of last year.
He's so sweet. Look at his little face. Look at his little nose. Look at his little ears. Oh my gosh. And he's with R2D2 and Luke Skywalker. Oh my god. I love him. Okay, I'm just gonna go cry now. God damn it. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not gonna buy it though because it's $1,000 fucking dollars.
That's retarded. All right, crowdfunder for Anna. You guys, Anna's birthday's coming up, guys. Y'all need to pitch together and buy her this. That's her birthday present. Do it. That's your job.
Don't give Disney your money. Don't do it. It's
Mostly
okay.
versus geeking out. Has YouTube chilled out about censorship? That says fucking, right? Look at the chat I put up on the screen here. The one I just highlighted.
Oh, wow. You're allowed to say
so fucking hot. Fucking Fucking right there. He didn't do a weird spelling or throw in a different thing because then he said sorry for cursing right after and YouTube did not censor that. That says fucking right there. I'm excited. Guys, send me. This is like, oh my God. Wait, this is like the time when South Park, when they said shit all those times. Find out all the swear words you can say and say them now. I will highlight any ones that come in as well as read the super chats. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to read super chats while Anna breaks the sound barrier with her voice.
Look at him. He's on the rock. He's a little baby on the rock and he's meditating.
That's also really cute, actually. Oh, and it lights up, doesn't it? Dr. Coffin, thank you so much for the super chat. It was great finally meeting you, Jesse. I'm still on a contact high.
I love him.
It was awesome meeting you too, Dr. Coffin. I had such a blast. I can't wait for the next time. This is Archon. Thank you for the super sticker. And for those who missed it, it is a Shiba Inu going. How's it going? Thank you, Vicious.
I'm sorry, I'm totally derailing this, but look at him.
It's kind of like when you have a soundtrack, except instead of a soundtrack, I have a squealing Anna.
I know. I love him. Oh my God. And he's on the rock. They want my money so badly. Fuck you. No, I'm not buying it. I'm not giving in. Oh, God damn it. There's another one.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm ruining your life right now. I don't like Mando, but
my life is always better when you're in it. Ooh, also, I found the Star Wars, the Baby Yoda stickers that I got you that we just unpacked them from the box when we moved. So I have them tucked aside safely so I can give them to you next time I see you.
Look at this. He's reaching out. He wants to. Oh, look.
Holy shit. Look, he said shit. He said shit right there. It says shit. Gang came through. What is going on? Cockwaffle is also not banned. I don't think that everyone ever was, though. Steve Boffin, but thank you. Whoa. The hell is fun. Shit. See? Google moderator probably hasn't popped in yet to delete shit. Wait, what is happening? The C word is still banned. All right, shit's here. Cunt baskets. This is awesome. Twat waffle. They're not catching. They're not pulling out the ones that are like pulled in other words. Yeah, but it usually censors it, the infidel. Fucking look, this is great. That's fucking awesome. Shit, piss, fuck. This is great. Fuck.
I wonder what's going on with them now. Because
I don't know. This is awesome. I'm amazed. I'm so excited. Dude, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm so stoked. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Crimson Mist. Says, thanks again for having me over on the AEW All Out feed last week. That's the least I can do to repay you. Well, thank you so much. That was so much fun. Yeah, by the way, Sundays are going to be sports for a little while because it is football season. And I'm a gigantumongous Eagles fan. So, that other streaming thing I do is no longer called Live It, by the way. It's now 17 Live, which is always the parent company. And now they've merged and it's bigger because I guess one sky, 7 continents. We all live stream together. It's very nice. But yeah, so 17 Live is where I stream that stuff. But I think I'm going to be doing a lot of like sports talk and reactions and some live like wrestling shows and stuff. So we'll be doing it. It'll be fun, as in like live reactions and showing you the TV sneakily and stuff. So thank you for the super chat, Crimson Mist. Any hoozle. We'll make sure we get Mary Mayhem on because everyone knows how much she loves wrestling. Whoa! Cut went through! Cut! Jeff! Something is happening! People are sending swear words and they're showing up. Like cunt and fuck and shit and twat waffle. You guys can proudly write Captain Twat Waffle. This is amazing. Oh my God. I don't know. I know exactly why I'm so excited by this. This is wonderful. Emanator Z, were you here when we discovered that you can swear? Because you can fucking swear, as in like in the chat now. So check this shit out. Fucking hell yeah. I'm so excited now. My day just got so much better. Colonel Twat Waffle. Yes. Captain Twat Waffle. My name for what's her face? You know, Brie Larson. Emanator. Thank you. Emanator. Thank you. Emanator Z. You helped. Sketch therapy can now speak properly. Truth. All right. Here we go. Oh, you're a longtime Chiefs fan. Well, you and Kendo from World Class Bullshitters have that in common. Pussy. Yes, Alejandro Cervantes. Pussy
Same
showing up.
with Henry Cavill.
Fucking
Henry
scrotum
Cavill
McBooger
is a
balls.
Chiefs fan.
Oh, he's a Chiefs fan? Good shit.
Yeah.
Well, now you know what to get him for his birthday. Nothing, because that would be weird and creepy. Eric, we can swear now. Heck, darn. Well done. Just fucking.
This stream will probably get like censored in some way because of all the cursing.
I don't give a shit.
I know. Fuck it.
Maybe that's it. Maybe YouTube is just so neglectful of my channel at this point that they just don't even remember it exists, so they don't even bother to like moderate my chat. That would be tight. I'm fine with that. So, since you guys have seen me last, I've had the chance to watch the Matrix trailer finally all the way through. I got through like most of it with Jeff on a phone, and then we were like, we'll do this later. I guess I don't care enough. And so before we talk about the trailer itself, which if you guys haven't watched it, go take a watch. But we're gonna cover what happened at the end, just to refresh everyone's memory in case it's been a while or you don't bother ever remembering what happens in Revolutions because it's a fucking trash movie. We're gonna refresh everyone's memory on what exactly happened to conclude the, as we thought was over, Matrix trilogy. Thank you, Social Justice Jesse. It's a parody account. Wretches, FYI. Thank you. Oh, I see why you put that in there, so people don't, because people are timing you out all the time. Hysterical. Timed out for using caps. Oh my God, is this Germany 1940? I get it. Okay. Dude. Okay, guys, don't time out Social Justice Jesse. She's a parody account. It's fine. Okay. Oh, thank you, mods, for caring, but don't worry. She's allowed. We allow her. We all have multiple personalities sometimes. You can't just erase them. I don't know why I've shared this. It's not like you can read this. Here, enjoy the beauty that is Wikipedia. Wikipedia. All right. So, Anna, do you remember how this movie goes?
Yeah, so Zion is the core of that's where the last like human city is, and so they need to protect the human city, but the machines are trying to get to the city, and so Neo needs to get to where the Matrix is to be able to beat it, and then Agent Smith is able to like transport himself into Bane's body. This is the worst recap I've ever given of a movie, by the way.
Honestly, I'm like reading through the Wikipedia and I'm like, you're like nailing this. I can just read it too, so you don't. I was mostly just saying, like, how well do you remember this movie? Pretty well, apparently.
I remember it pretty well.
How are you? Yeah, because like not much plot. I feel like not much important plot wise happens. Just a lot of fun spectacle. Except for obviously we end with the whole, like we start out with Neo and Bane lie unconscious in the medical bay of the ship. Obviously that's, I remember how that ends with the cliffhanger. Oh my God, is Neo going to live? Yes, he's going to fucking live. He's fine. And And yeah, so we're now at the zenith. They're getting close to the city. The machines are getting close to the humans, to Zion. We're all gonna die. Blah blah blah. So here we go. The machines provide a connection for Neo to enter the Matrix. Inside, Smith, with the Oracle's powers, steps forth, saying that he has foreseen his victory against Neo. After a projected battle, Neo realizes there's no other way to win and allows himself to be assimilated. Now connected to the source, the machine leader sends the deletion signal to the Smith program through Neo's body in the real world. This causes the Neo-Smith clone and all other Smith clones in the Matrix to be destroyed, deleting Smith once and for all. The Sentinels withdraw from Zion, Morpheus and Niobe embrace. Neo sees a final vision of the Machine City while succumbing to his injuries as his body is carried away by the machines. The Matrix is rebooted.
Yeah.
The architect encounters the Oracle in a park. They agree that the peace will last as long as it can and that those humans who desire it will be offered the opportunity to leave the Matrix. When questioned about Neo's fate, the Oracle tells Sati that she thinks they will see Neo again, as Sati reveals she created a beautiful sunrise over the horizon in Neo's honor. Sarah asked the Oracle if she knew this would happen. She replies that she did not know, but she believed. So the ending is Jesus dies. Jesus dies, but he's always with you, and he'll, come back when the time is right? That's where the story ends. That's the allegory of it. That's and the mythical sense. That's the way it lasts. That's the way it ends. It's the idea of Neo. It's kind of like Luke Skywalker's journey in the original trilogy, where it's like, we Jeff and I were just talking about this the other day. The adventure, like being a Jedi, is not the cool part for Luke. Becoming the Jedi, the adventure. Then he becomes a Jedi, and he's basically just a monk, And but it's that journey to become that. And then once he is that, it's like Luke Skywalker was never the interesting part. I mean, when they wrote him in with Mara Jade and gave him a love interest and all that stuff, but just Luke Skywalker as like Jedi, running the Jedi Academy until they gave him other shit to do was not the interesting part of the post trilogy universe. He just is basically like a monk who teaches Jedi. So kind of the same token.
I disagree. I think that you get excited when Luke is coming into the picture, especially like Thrawn gets so much attention, but it's the Hand of Thrawn duology that, because I mean, he gives Luke a whole other arc, because obviously it's not the same writer.
But that's kind of, you enter the new threat and then he becomes the warrior again. But the whole quest of the trilogy was to become this sort of, the idea of what a Jedi was supposed to be until it became more of a warrior was really like, yeah, okay, you're and even then the peacekeepers, and that's still, it still exists in the lore. Like we only see them
it's more of a psychological battle he's having within himself. Yeah. It's not necessarily, I mean, yeah, there's the physical battle of him trying to uncover the Hand of Thrawn, but it's another writer like made Luke like dabble in the dark side. This is what happened. So they're training on Yavin, and one of Luke's students turned to the dark side and basically kills a bunch of people. But to be able to connect with him and help bring him out of the dark side, he tried to relate to him by dabbling in the dark side as well, which pissed off a lot of fucking people. And so Timothy Zahn fixed it, which Luke, and Mara Jade, they are on the planet where the Hand of Thrawn is. And Luke is like, why the heck didn't you stay at the Jedi Temple? Because they haven't really seen each other in a decade. And she's like, because you kept focusing on people. She's like, you need to focus on the people that have potential, but you focus on the little guys and try to make sure that you help everyone. She's like, that's not how you do it. And that's why you got fucked over and everyone fucking died. Or, the one kid lost his mind and went crazy. Yeah. And so he's been battling for a decade of trying to come to terms with just the slightest little bit of dabbling in the dark side of the Force. And so he has an epiphany at the end of the second book and has a whole other character arc. And Timothy Zahn fixes that shit that was thrown in there. So
my point. Sorry, no, Carrie. I'm not interjecting because I'm actually, this is awesome and great and perfect, because this is exactly it though. You introduce new elements, and that, obviously the Thrawn trilogy did better than anything else in the EU. It's pretty much by consensus, but you you have to recreate a new story. You have to recreate a new conflict. In the perfect world sense, you end the trilogy and it's like, it's the happily ever after. It's in a perfect world without a new conflict, without new pressures, without new something. He just becomes the guy who trains Jedi and is peaceful. You know, even fuck, the Phantom Menace starts with a negotiation. We have lightsabers just in case. Obviously, it's not going to be peaceful because that's boring for the audience to watch. Though a lot of people will fucking tell you Phantom Menace is boring anyway. But you see what I mean? Like, you can get into this and there's so much intricacy in what you're building with new conflict added. Again, twofold. When you add new conflict that is good, that changes and furthers your character, you can take a character, the Jedi who is the monk, and build him into something more. Adding the dabbling in the dark side is a great concept that that adds on to Luke becoming this Jedi, that brings it more, that ups the ante and raises the stakes without dismantling or destroying what comes before. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think with this trailer, I mean, it's just like, okay, we have, why the fuck is Morpheus not there? We have Neo, we have Trinity. Okay, did you not remember? I feel like they didn't watch the fucking movie. I'm like, Trinity fucking died. Like, she had all of those tubes going through her body. Like, she has the whole scene where she's saying goodbye to Neo and he's blind because what's his face? Smith, like, shoved that thing in his eyes, so he had like the mechanical eye melt shit in his eyes, so he could see the Matrix. But it's like, what are they gonna? I watched the trailer and I was actually pretty bored. My reaction was like really boring, but it's like, okay, well, what are they gonna do? He's in the Matrix because Trinity is dead, unless they cloned her and him, like, so they regrew his eyes. The world is back. It's very obvious he's in the Matrix. And I mean, my thing is, like, if they're going to clone him and bring him back to life, why would they have, aged up Trinity? Why wouldn't they have her still young? That doesn't really work. I get it that they're trying to do this with the actors now, but it's like, okay, well, where the fuck is Lawrence Fishburne? Why do you have, like, his lookalike? Which I even went to go look on IMDb to see what that guy was, like, what his name of his character was. And a bunch of the characters, they don't have the names on there. I'm like, well, who the fuck else is this guy gonna be? Give me a break.
So that's also, it's the most bullshit supporting cast. There's so many things that are bullshit about this trailer. We'll start with the least bullshit thing, which is the supporting cast, which is already supremely bullshit. Which is that everybody's just a replacement of somebody. Like, you already know what everyone's going to be. The black chick's going to be the smart, sassy one who tells you all the answers and is going to be like his buddy and his friend. That blue-haired chick is going to have all the cool action spots in the beginning. And oh my God, she's the badass one who will probably die in the big climax, but not after finally giving Neo the respect that, she always should have. And this guy is exactly, the black guy is just new Morpheus. And they just gave him the same fucking glasses. Like, they're not even trying to make it distinct in any way, shape, or form. Plus, you want your little diversity kick. I'm sure they'll all be gay and shit like that. But like, you go back to the old movies, Dozer and Tank and Dozer are black. Morpheus is black. Half of fucking Zion is black.
Well, like, I mean, the Oracle is
the Oracle black. It's an enormously diverse cast. From the get-go, you have the Mouse always had like a gender neutral kind of thing going on too. Trinity's fucking a straight short-haired chick. Trinity is a fucking unicorn. How many straight short-haired characters, female characters, are there? Fucking none. Jesus. It's like, you can't top it. Just because the people producing it changed their gender in between doesn't mean that like you can top what you like. Doesn't mean you did it wrong before. You're gonna somehow top it in the age of wokeness. Yeah, Alphonse Lambert. The majority were black actually. In Zion, this is like, they'll probably honestly have fewer black people in this movie than they did in the original one in terms of like who makes up the actual like Zion in the free world. Guarantee you the free world in this new movie will feature a smaller percentage of people of color than the original fucking one did. And they'll still want to be pat on the back for all their great diversity. Guarantee you there'll be some fucking subplot about being trans because, it's Lana Wachowski or whatever the fuck her name is and shit. which is like, great. I don't care. I don't care that you became a woman. That's great. I'm happy for you if you're happy. And I really don't care either way, one way or the other. I'm not happy for you or sad for you. That's your life. It doesn't matter. Until you want to suddenly decide that it's the most important part of your identity and inject it into every fucking thing you do and want my round of applause for it when you do it. That's when it bothers me. That's the point when it bothers me. Other than that, I don't. It's like,
wait, so I know, so the people that produce it, the Wachowski brothers, both became the Wachowski sisters now.
sisters. Yeah.
So they both were trans.
Yes, apparently.
How often does that happen?
So it's interesting. I don't give a fuck because this is me. I don't care about if people want to get sensitive about social things. I think there is actually a certain case now, and this all goes back to what you believe about what people's sexual orientation, gender identities, blah, blah, blah. Gender is something we fucking made. Everyone's like, gender's a social construct. Yes, it is. We invented it. We invented the idea of what gender is and means in any of that. You can trace biological sex to male and female with certain mutational anomalies. Yeah, that's it. But like gender, whether you're saying gender is only men and women or you're saying gender is 30,000 different fucking pronouns, either one of those is a goddamn social construct. You made up both of them. So boom. But that said, like, I actually know somebody who has 4 children, 2 sons, 2 daughters, now 4 daughters. So this person also was in a shit marriage, shit husband, shit situation, got out of it. Some of the kids took some time to come around and come back to the mom because the dad had them. There was a religious brainwashing element involved as well. And when the kids came out of that, both of the boys ended up, choosing sort of allegiances with the mom and then becoming girls. So you can say what you want. And everyone, yeah, you're born, you're doing this and that. Like the thing is, when saying that for me, saying that a societal factor could push people into becoming trans that's not mutually exclusive with saying that the potential to be trans was always there. I think that's where people freak out. It's like, well, it's either fake or it's either nature or nurture. It's either like pretend or it's real or there's scientific validity to it or there's not. I'm like, well, what if you're kind of in an in-between space and how you live? Maybe you were born with a little extra, you're a woman with a little extra testosterone, man with a little extra estrogen, this, that, whatever. You undergo traumatic experiences or certain societal pressures that push you more one way or the other, that even maybe cause your brain to produce even more of those hormones and over time make you feel more comfortable as one gender over the other. Right? Is that like so far-fetched?
I mean,
we're getting too touchy, too much of touchy subjects for you.
Oh, well, no, I mean, my big thing, it's like, I don't care. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, like, I really don't care what you do. Like, do what makes you happy kind of thing. Like, I'm not going to tell someone how I think they should live their life. When it comes to kids, like, kids are going to go through phases. And I mean, you can just go look back at like anyone's like photos of them when they're a kid, a preteen, teenager, and like look at the phases kids go through. So when it comes to kids, I'm like, once they get 18 in their 20s, you spend a majority of your life or your early life just trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like, who you are. So, I mean, it's kind of like didn't you ever watch Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy? It's like the kid that wouldn't take off the Flash costume. It's like, if a kid wants to wear whatever they want to wear, fuck it. There's honestly, you can't get logic through to a child. But so when it comes to all of that and people saying like, oh, well, my kid is this, I'm like, well, they want to be that today, but maybe they're not going to want to later. So when I take it very differently when it's children versus adults.
Exactly. And we joke about things like penis envy, but that's a documented psychological phenomenon in childhood development. That's just a normal thing that some women go through where they, when they're young, go through a point of development where they discover what a penis is. And they're like, I don't have one of these. I wish I had one. And they pee standing up sometimes. And then they grow out of it. And now people freak out and they see that and go, oh my God, my daughter's a boy. And they fuck up their child's entire life when they're 5 years old. So terrible. But let's hit the super chat because
hormones. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, please say that because please say that.
No, I think that's just wrong. unless there is some kind of like medical reason why your kid needs to have hormones or else they're going to die or have some
Exactly.
kind of illness, like
Right?
that
If they're
kind of stuff.
deficient, their body doesn't make it on its own. You needed to treat something. Exactly. But not to play around with the kid's biology before they're fully developed. That's just messed
No,
up.
it's like when they're 18, they can, if they want to go and pay for it and do all of that, then I mean, they're an adult. You can't really do anything. But if they're under 18 and you're giving them hormones, I think that's child abuse.
I concur 1000%. I just love that we can all have these really great reactions now to the super chat. Holy shit, crap balls. Yes, we can swear now.
I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Holy shit, crap balls indeed. I drink, therefore I am. Me. Matrix, can we have Morpheus? Matrix, we have Morpheus at home. Matrix at home. Best I can give you, the bad guy from Alita. Catch you around, Jesse. Oh, wait, shit. Is that Marshall Ali? Because it doesn't change my opinion. It doesn't change my opinion on the fact that they're just making him new stupid Morpheus. But who is new Morpheus? Yahya Abdul Mateen. Okay. Confirmed the role. Or no, sorry. What? Yes. Matrix. What? 4 days ago. Play the role. Confirmed he will play the role as Morpheus. So we were talking about that earlier too, about whether or not he's actually Morpheus. Fucking why? Why? I mean, yeah, because you can look different. There's so many things wrong with this. I don't. Thank you so much for the super chat. I drink, therefore I am. So I guess you were each equally uninspired by the cast, by the supporting cast choice. It's got to be Lawrence Fishburne. It's Lawrence Fishburne or bust. Why not? Why not Lawrence Fishburne? Did he not want to do it? Is there some reason? Like here, okay. Next question. Why isn't Lawrence Fishburne? Why isn't Lawrence Fishburne in The Matrix 4? Thank you. It's like the one. Lawrence Fishburne was never told why Matrix 4 left him out. No fucking reason. No fucking reason. They didn't want to pay him. They wanted someone younger who could do flippy shit. They wanted, because he'll get canceled for being already a too famous black person, taking the role from somebody who could get more elevated in their career, because that's apparently a thing. Remember we canceled Ruby Rose for that bullshit? What the fuck? I'm so mad reading that. I'm going to tell Anna when she comes back.
What happened?
I looked up why isn't Lawrence Fishburne in The Matrix 4? First thing that comes up, Lawrence Fishburne was never told why Matrix 4 left him out.
Whoa.
They didn't even fucking ask him.
That's fucked up.
Anyway, thank you, I drink, therefore I am, once again for the amazing super chat that got me off on this wonderful trade. Let me go back though, because we did miss a few before, and I want to make sure we get all of them, especially because one says I get no respect. So kind of classic that we missed it. Tired of the abuse. Thank you for the $10. He says, hi, Jesse. It was a tough stream last week for Russell Hall. Anna called me a degenerate and said her life would be better if I pissed off and left her alone. And then Chrissy Mayer told me to screw myself. Thank you for the additional super chat. Tired of the abuse. I get no respect.
Russell Hall, you know we love you.
Well, Russell, I'm sorry that you had to suffer all that abuse. Well, I wasn't here to protect you, but you know I love you. You know that I support solving problems through rape. I bet we can type that in the chat now too. Give it a shot, Russell. See what you can get away with. I don't know how you're not taking advantage of this in super chat form, Russell Hall. The fact that you can now say all of the swear words. Apparently, did you notice this? You can say all of the swear words now, guys. In case you weren't here for this, the swear words are just coming through in the chat. So by all means, take advantage. Mostiverse, thank you for the super chat. Says, where did it go? Okay. Should give Luke a great story before it's too late. Yeah, they won't.
You know what? They have so many, and it's like all you have to do is read a fucking book or pick up a comic. You spent $4 billion on acquiring of this. There's people that work at Lucasfilm that you could ask, not Pablo Hidalgo, that actually know shit about Star Wars that could tell you this?
You could have, after spending that $4 billion, taken another, oh, I don't know, probably 5,000 and paid a freshman in college to write you a script adaptation out of one of the EU stories, and then turned your $4 billion purchase into a fucking much, much higher profit margin than you did with the bullshit trilogy you gave us. Like, it's exactly, I think that's really, at the end of the day, why Star Wars is the one of all the other ruined properties. Star Wars is one of the ones we keep coming back to because all the ducks were in a row. You had every opportunity. You had Lucas willing to work with you, even if you didn't like the ideas that he had to offer. You had him willing to also, like, so you didn't like the ideas he had to offer. I'm sure you would have been amenable if you brought him a script that wasn't fucking dog shit, to give you some pointers as to where you were or weren't going right within his universe. If you didn't treat him like utter crap with the fucking deal.
The people that did that was Jon Favreau.
Yeah, it was
John and Dave both called up. I know you can love Dave Filoni, you can hate him. He's not my favorite Star Wars writer. I don't agree with him on not anything, but not on everything. I think there's some stuff that he's done that's good, but they actually did. They fucking called George. The reason why George was on the Star Wars set was because it was Jon Favreau's birthday. They're like, oh, let's ask the actual Star Wars lore expert, not the one that's trying to get our actors and actresses fired on Twitter. Cough, cough, Pablo Hidalgo, you fucking fat asshole.
Piece of shit. Exactly. No, exactly. And they had all their ducks in a row. Everything was there, and they were just like, no, let's just die. Let's just die instead. Let's just burn the world to the ground instead of doing something about it. Brightest Day, thank you for the super chat. Hail Matriarchy. Hail Brightest Day. I drink there for him. Thank you one more time for the amazing, awesome, super chat. Also, guys, I'm gonna make sure I'm sharing my link tree down in the chat here. All of my links are on this now. My 1/7 live, where I'm streaming more days in the week, as well as the Discord, which I drink therefore I am. That's what reminded me of that. So we do have an awesome Discord, Mindless Mob Discord community that is getting more exciting by the day. Ooh, whose eye is this eye?
This is Dan Frega's eye. I'm actually gonna add varnish to some of my paint, so I'll be working while we talk. Give people something to look at.
Yeah, always better. All right.
Hey,
so
did you decide what? Do you know what kind of leafing you want? By the way.
Oh, for mine.
Mm-hmm.
What are the options?
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm doing this project called the Eye Project. If you want me to paint your eye, you email me a photo of your eye. The best way to take a photo: stand in front of the mirror, have the phone facing you, so that way the phone. Here's the mirror. Pretend the mirror's right here. Have the phone facing you, so you get this camera taking the photo of your eye, and then you can see what it looks like in the mirror. That's the best way to take the photo. But I have gold, copper. Here, do the thing where you're little and then I'm the big. So you guys.
Oh yeah. Blip, 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 blip. Where is it? Where is that thing? Here. Okay.
Oh gosh, it's so blurry.
Swoop.
But so these are my two different golds. Like this, I call vintage or antique gold. This is shiny. I like this. The color doesn't transfer as well on on camera, but this one I like. I like this.
I think I like the extra shiny one too.
Yeah. Well, so then this is copper.
Ooh.
So the copper one is it worked really well with this eye.
Yeah.
The brown eye. And then I have this is the vintage copper. I don't have a sample of it yet.
Oh, that's cool.
And then this one is silver. And then I started making a vintagey silver one.
That's cool looking.
Yeah, this is an albino person's eye.
That's really, really neat. Wow, that looks great with the silver too.
Thanks.
I
need
think
to make samples so I can take photos of them and show everyone,
Yeah. I think the shiny gold is probably me.
Your favorite? That'll look good with your eye.
That's what I figured. Kind of reflects my haircut out a little bit.
Yeah, this one is actually done. It's completely done.
Ooh, that looks
This is the first one I did.
That looks really cool.
Thanks.
So much textbook depth to it. Thank you for the super chat, Leviathan. I just signed up for membership at the Portuguese Libertarian Party in the hope to improve Portugal and find someone like Anna, by the way. Aw, there you go. Good luck with your improved party improvement and search. Tired of the abuse. Thank you for the super chat. Jesse, please inform your friend and colleague that Russell Hall has never been so insulted in his life and she can't squeeze toothpaste back in the tube.
Russell Hall, you know I love you.
I don't know. It's tired of the abuse. All Russell Hall has ever tried to do is bring a bit of mirth and super chat money into Anna's life while invigilating her into possibly committing lesbian sex acts. Where's the gratitude? I don't know, Russell.
You know
Man.
I love you, Russell.
I don't know. It sounds like there's nothing. It's nothing. Sounds like you're just the victim here. I don't know what else to say. I don't
Russell
know what
or
else to
me?
say. Russell, definitely Russell. This one. You know I love you too, Anna, and I really can't take sides because I can't take sides against you. But I also don't feel like I could take sides against Russell in this instance because, you know, I understand where he's coming from. I understand. You know,
Russell.
he's just a man who likes rape and all the finer things in life, and not everyone is. Look. I just think maybe he expected you of all people to be more understanding of his weird peculiarities, considering that you like dirt and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, so I see where you're both coming from. Let's put it that way. Thank you for the super chat, Andy McCallum. Oh, but if push comes to shove, if it comes like to blows or something, I got Anna's back all the way. Russell Hall, you're dead. Andy McCallum. Thank you so much. Sending all my love to you, Jeff and Anna. Thank you, Andy. We love you too. Hope you're doing well. Hope you doing well. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you saw my text, Anna. Peaceful is just coming up everywhere now. Like everywhere. Like random videos. You're like, speaking of this video that has nothing to do with Peaceful, can we talk about how cruel it is that Anna won't let Cecil run away with Peaches? I'm like, all right. So when's the Peaceful shirt coming out? Because
never.
I don't know. I feel like Cecil should make the Peaceful shirt because it would be very Cecil. If he can't steal your man away, at least he could capitalize and make a buck off of it. So
fuck that no.
I'm gonna tell Cecil he should do that. That he should just he should commission a Peaceful shirt and make enough money that he can then pay for the heist to steal Peaches away from you, which is actually all in service of your greater needs because at the same time we'll be working behind the scenes to set you up with Henry Cavill.
No, I want Peaches.
I mean, that's fair. I can't argue with love. Can't find true love. All right, where are we now? Whoa! Not there. Dr. Coffin thank you for the super chat. Anna, when is my eye coming up? Also, why won't you make me a mod on your art channel? Is it something I said?
Well, half the time I'm just not looking at the chat because I'm painting. But I'll make you a mod, don't worry.
I personally always recommend Dr. Coffin Nails as a mod. He is probably the #1 mod of all time.
Well, I mean, you've met him in person also.
That is true. I do know for a fact that he is a real human who is nice. Yes, the only modding complaint ever was a couple weeks ago at the debate, and I wouldn't even complain about it. He was more apologetic than I was mad. But his spawn accidentally timed out a bunch of people. I don't know if you remember that. That was hysterical. Russell Hall, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm glad somebody understands me. You had me at rape. You really did, right from the beginning there. I was very impressed. So I put out a tweet yesterday, and clearly it's valid because the tweet just simply read that I hate AOC, and that's not a political statement. And clearly it's not. It's not a political statement because even Anna was like, yeah, it doesn't sound that political. It just sounds like it's hating
not,
it.
I mean, you can hate okay, you can agree with someone on every single thing and still hate them.
Right. And
You
still
know?
think they're a piece of human refuse and should die in a fire. And I do not agree with her on all things, but there are some things that I do. There are many things that I don't. But I really do think she's a piece of human refuse that should die in a fire. Case in point, in case you hadn't heard, the latest in the tastelessness was her showing up to the Met Gala, at a $35,000 ticket price, so she could show off her fancy dress that read "Tax the Rich."
Surrounded by all of the rich people.
Filthy rich people. Just let the irony soak in, and just think about like how much the dress probably cost.
That's it with Matt.
Wait, she's renaming butter. Is that real? Oh my god. Ooh, that was cool. So we thought, because we're women and don't have personalities, that we would take a look at some of the other fashion choices people chose to highlight on the red carpet at the Met. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun.
Here, I did one varnish. I'll do another one later, but let's do a deep dive girl time and talk about fashion, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me see if I can make this bigger.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Oh my god, that's too big. Maybe not. No, that's too big. There we go. One down.
Is there like a slideshow or something we can go through all the looks?
There is not. There's a link for the live thing. There might be a one somewhere else. Okay. Yes, if you find a better one, there just wasn't a good slide. Oh my god, this is horrifying. I hope you guys are watching as I scroll. We'll obviously go through all of them, but
you know what's funny also about that whole Tax the Rich dress? It's funny that all of this rich people are not wearing masks and not doing the social distancing, but all the help are.
Oh yeah, that's like fucked up as fuck on so many levels. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. So Vogue is the one that has all of them. So there is a slideshow of them.
You go to Getty Images, they have them too.
Okay.
There's a bunch of looks I didn't even see. What the fuck is this shit?
Here we go. I've got a slideshow Met Gala red carpet. Let's see if this envelope.
Ava DuVernay was there. Oh god.
Okay. Let's see if this is. Oh, it's just the YouTube one. Okay. So there's a YouTube slideshow right now because I don't get fucking coffee fucked.
Oh, that that Simon or the guy Shang-Chi and then the chick that's going to be playing Snow White were there together. Are they dating? Oh my god, Jesse, I'm going to share my screen with you real fast. You want to see?
For sure.
He's got the freaking hover hand. Look at that. He's got the hover hand.
What? I can't. What?
Is it not showing?
I just can't. I can't see his hand anymore. What?
It's
what
right
hand?
here.
What?
Right here.
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. I don't know why.
Try not to get me too'd.
I guess so, but it's just like she's pressed against him though, isn't she? That's why it's weird. Like her tits are like pressed into his chest. Like, were you just not prepared for the picture, bro? Were you just concerned about where your hand was gonna be? Okay, so is there okay, I'm just trying to find. Here, I'll just scroll through this one because this is the most organized one to get through, it seems like. All right. Who are these people? Isn't it not even?
It's Rihanna. I don't know who the blanket guy is.
Rihanna and okay. All right. What? Oh, no, that's not Matt's. Whatever. That's just. Yeah, that is fucked up. Look, everyone in masks. And the celebs are just like, whatever. Did they just take them off the red carpet spots? Like, what? You just took a blanket. You just wore a blanket. Okay. That's enough. What is happening? You wore a pincushion. You wore a sequin pincushion.
I don't like that. I'm just like, I like Natalia Bryant. Oh, is she there with Timothy? How do you say his last name? Timothy Claremont?
I don't know.
Is that him or no?
I don't know. Connor Ives.
Okay.
Connor Ives.
Kind of looks like Timothy
Oh, I
Claremont.
guess he's.
But
Because he's the designer, and they're wearing his.
Oh, gotcha.
Stuff.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So he puts himself in a fly white tuxedo type thing, and he puts her in a sequin pincushion. Is she like 9 months pregnant or something?
No, Natalia Bryant like just turned 18.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Kobe
So
Bryant's
why?
oldest daughter.
Yeah. What the fuck?
She's really pretty. I don't know why you would do that to her. Poor girl.
Right? This is retarded. Fuck this guy. What an asshole.
Is she trying to be a basketball?
I know. I keep like scrolling back to it. I'm like, I can't look away. No, she's not. It's just terrible. It reminds me. Did you ever see the movie Thumbelina?
Yes. Yeah, when she's in the pincushion.
When she's literally wearing a pincushion. This is what it looks like. Yeah. Like, what the hell? All right. Actually scrolling now. Okay. Something needs to be done about the tits on the pink dress. But other than that, aside from it looking like it belongs in a Barbie, she looks like a little dress.
Who is she?
I don't know. I will find out in a second. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw you sent me the link for the Getty one too, but this actually is working solidly. So I just want to check back with the chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss nothing from you guys. I don't know. Let's find out who she is.
Okay, we're gonna have to play a game.
Oh, it's Carey Mulligan.
Oh, she looks much better as a brunette.
Yeah, I just kind of think maybe. She's like kind of a little mousier though at the same time.
I like her better as brunette, but she's not my favorite person.
I don't know anything about her as a person. I'm okay with her as an actor.
See, I don't like her as an actress either.
I'm fine with her as an actor. Oh, we did get a couple more super chats. Let me read those real quick. From the Leviathan, he says, "I'll always take sides with Anna. She's a true libertarian and ANCAP. Even more reasons to fight for our queen. Hardy faces, yub nub, hardy face. Music notes, hashtag life, liberty, and property. Music notes. Thank you, the Leviathan."
When did I become a libertarian?
I don't know. I mean, it's like it's the label people like to put on people who are like, I don't label my things, but it's like I even don't like that one. I feel like it's become a label for some people as well, though. But like at the chorus, it's just saying basically you don't subscribe to a party or a philosophy. You just make up your own mind, which is accurate. Why can't I read this one? Because YouTube sucks. Sorry, I gotta go try to find it. Sorry, Russell. Let me see if I can find your last. There it is. Tired of the abuse. I remember the good old days when you'd grab a surprise handful and squeeze a girl's butt just as the photo was taken. Much has changed. Much has changed. I mean,
it really has.
You probably shouldn't have been doing that either, unless you had an inkling that she wanted you to, or like was okay with it. But you know,
didn't you see Oscar Isaac like kissing? What is her name? He was kissing her arm. I was like, I had to Google. I was like, are they married? Jessica Chastain, is that her name?
Oh, okay.
He was I was like, geez, their chemistry is like on fire. He is like all over her. And then I was like, I don't think they're married. And then I was like, are they dating? What's going on here? But no, I was like, if I was his wife, I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah, that seems like a lot. He's just the way he is, though. He's, I don't know, foreign. No, it's, it is funny. Like if I do prefer the good old days though. If you grab my butt and I don't want you to, I'll just deck you.
Yeah.
But it is weird though how you see, like, we saw the hover hand while her tits are pressed into your chest, bro. But then you've got other guys just macking on women who aren't their wives. So all right. Yeah, this kind of looks like the color of unhealthy snot. I'm not sure what the color choice on this one. I just feel like these dresses are so impractical to spend an evening in. You know? Like, I know that's not the point, but at the same time, that suit's kind of cool though.
The dude that's in like a corset, like jacket. It's supposed to be like a menswear jacket, but it's a corset and his shoulders are all exposed.
That's weird. Laquan Smith. I think this jacket's pretty dope, actually. I don't. Oh, right. That's a cool. I like this. This is the first dress I've seen that I'm like, oh, I actually kind of like that. This one's cool. The floof is obviously impractical, but
who is
that? It is Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know who that is, but
so she's probably
I like the dress. Probably. Well, the dress works. The dress works. Let me read your. Let's see. Vicious Archon asks, KOTOR remake rant video yet? Question mark. That would be an Anna question.
Already up, dude. Already up.
There you go. So yes, the answer is yes. It has happened. It is there for you. So yes. Tired of the View says, either way, it makes for a memorable photo. The ass grab. Yep. Definitely. You'll never get another one like it. You look like you're wearing undergarments and a beach towel.
I'm just like, that top half could be oh, the shoes are cute, but the skirt thing, what's with the
the colors are retards. The top, what is with, are pointy boobs back in fashion? Is that a thing now?
I hope not.
I'm seeing it on all these. Everyone has fucking pointy boobs, but I feel like this just isn't shaped right for her, or she just doesn't have a figure. You know, like what's going on here? It just looks very blocky, and the skirt is just literally looks like she wrapped a beach towel around herself. Whoa. Okay, the face is a little much. That dress is pretty cool though.
I feel like I've seen that dress before.
It does look like a classic. It's a very like 90s style of cut too. Like everything was like that back in the day. I don't know who Quanah Chasing Horse is, but I'm assuming she's Native American. That is shiny. I like the shiny. The shiny is good. I don't know what's happening here, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Who is this?
I feel like it's Tessa Thompson. Yeah, so I thought I was like, those are just familiar. She looks kind of like bored.
She always looks bored.
That's fair. She's not that interesting. If you're bored, then you're boring. She
just has that kind of face, like that meh face.
Right? Like hard, like it's like one step below resting bitch face. It's like not quite, doesn't have enough energy to be resting bitch face. It's just like resting bleh face.
Yeah.
The Leviathan, thank you for the super chat. Everything political Anna did drop so far was basically libertarian. So in case she ain't a member yet, she should be running for the Libertarians in California. I don't think you're ever going to catch Anna running for a political party doing anything at all. But, you know. Am I the only one who noticed the horns on that guy? There was a guy with horns? Did I miss a guy with horns? Let's go see. There was a guy with horns? Also, this dress is like... It's like you tried to wear a flower and it didn't work.
You know, I don't like that. Before, it's like designers would make a dress for a celebrity. Like that really iconic one of like Blake Lively. She looked gorgeous. Remember in this like red and gold? Like that was made for her. I feel like they're not doing that as much now.
No, like some of these don't even look like they...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, like some of these don't even look like they fit right, you know?
Exactly. I'm like, they need to design these for the people, you know?
For the figure.
That way you can be that iconic.
Exactly. Well, that's a look. To see, that's the one thing when you go with something like this, even if it's like out there, you know, there's like a classiness to it that it's like, it's hard to, like, what else are you going to say? You know, all right, you went with the fucking leather suit. It's a leather suit. There's an elegance and a class to it. There's a gaudiness to it, but it's like, all right, it looks expensive. If it's your taste, it looks nice. You know,
Who are these people?
Helen Leischkranz and Pharrell Williams. You know Pharrell. He sings that song Happy.
Oh,
He doesn't look happy in this picture.
he
though.
really doesn't look happy. He also looks like he lost a shit ton of weight.
Yeah, this guy also doesn't look happy, but that jacket is awesome.
A lot of these people don't look happy.
No, they're all like, why am I here? I have to stand for this picture. Shy Gilgas Alexander. This suit is dope. That's all. Oh my God. That's... Okay. You want to talk about this one?
Just because it zips doesn't mean it fits.
I feel like this is like, this dress looks broken. This looks incorrect. It looks like somebody just made it wrong, you know? Like they designed the slit to go up too high and they were like, shit, I guess we'll put a built-in fucking leotard underneath. It's like,
I mean, my thing is like none of these things, like I'm assuming when you want to go outside, you want to look good and make, I guess, like a fashion statement. But it's like, how could you leave your house thinking you look good in half of this shit? Like,
right? Like, don't you? The black
need to wear. I mean, okay, maybe they are getting paid. Maybe that's the payoff here.
Right, exactly. And paid to put this shit on their bodies. And it's like,
wouldn't you want to like look? I don't know.
Don't you have the integrity to, you know?
Well, I mean, a lot of these people are models, and yeah, I get it. When you look at runway, it's like weird and shit. But I mean, you're putting this on and going to an event, unless somebody is paying you to wear that. Like, see, that doesn't look bad.
No, this is great. It's elegant. Good. They put white on a skinny chick, makes it look curvier and all that. It makes her look a little more buxom.
Look. It brings out her. Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, why like these types of dresses clearly still exist and are in vogue. Why then do we have people wearing shit like this?
I don't.
This looks like somebody. This looks like somebody made a cosplay in their basement.
Is that Vera Wang?
Yep. Like, you made this for yourself. You designed this for yourself. Did you just run out of time and realize, oh shit, I didn't design anything for myself. Let me just use whatever scraps of fabric are left on my table. And this was the best you could do because you literally had nothing left to work with. Like, that's what this looks like.
Maybe she just really wanted a lot of shit in her pockets.
I guess so. Like I sewed 2 giant purses onto the fronts of my thighs. Bless you. And then put a white cape around my midsection.
Maybe that's what it is.
But made it the length of a cape that should go over my shoulders so it would get very dirty.
She wanted to have a train.
I guess so. This is another nice one.
Oh, that looks good. That looks kind of like Kate. No, not Kate. Fuck, what is her name? Moulin Rouge.
Nicole Kidman.
Yes. Yeah.
Paloma Elsesa in Zach Posen.
She
and look, oh my God, a thick woman in a beautiful, tight, flattering dress that doesn't look like a pincushion.
Could you imagine if Rose Tico was in that?
God dang, people would have a different feeling about Kelly Marie Tran.
If they went to Canto Bite and she put that on and she had one of like Padme's crazy hairstyles.
Right? Why not go that route? Like, it would have been better. It just would have been better.
Oh, but they would have taken the spotlight off of Ray. Because Kelly Marie Tran is actually pretty and has... Well, Daisy Ridley's pretty too, don't get me wrong. But Kelly Marie Tran is very curvy. Could you imagine her in that dress on Canto Bite and have like Finn in some kind of suit and stuff? Such a missed opportunity. Yeah.
So how do you feel about this color?
I hate it.
I feel like this is a thing. It's like this weird gold with a little bit of snot green in it, like this oliviness. It's like, it always looks like snot to me. It just doesn't not, it's not an attractive color, I don't think, personally. Eagle Rider says, Gala clothes are Hunger Games meets a blind golfer. You're not wrong, Rosetta. You're not wrong. That is kind of exactly what this looks like. Emphasis on the blindness, especially the blindness. Yeah, I don't like the color. I don't really like the fanning.
Well, I mean, there's nothing really you can talk about this.
It looks like it went out of fashion before it was made. Like, it looks like it was made and then immediately went out of fashion. Yes. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, look, Channing Tatum shows up in a black tux. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Channing Tatum. That's fine with me. Looking damn good. I'm not sure about this pose, but I'm kind of okay with the looks. Like, this suit is an example of like making it weird, and I think it works. Like, I like the weird pointy pads.
Your screen share full screen and just people hear us. They don't really need to see our avatars. Maybe we could get a better view of the whole thing.
That is a wise.
No. That's weird. Is your
Let me try here. No, that doesn't do anything. It just makes my thing. Whoa, okay. What happened here? There we go. Let me see now though. If it's bigger, I might be able to get. It's still gonna be too big if I size up though. Yeah, I guess this is the life we live now.
See, that's the one I was talking about. What the fuck is that? What is he wearing?
Yeah, that's a corset with sleeves that are falling off.
That is a woman's outfit. Take that off of that man. That is a good looking man. Put that man in a fucking tux. What is he wearing?
It just looks like
a lesbian wedding suit.
It looks like he's taking off his clothes and they're women's clothes. Like, this dress isn't that bad. The top's kind of questionable, but like the dress isn't that bad. It kind of looks like crushed up tissue paper.
She might have a baby to feed. I'll give her that.
But this, what?
Wait, is the look that they are trying to put their clothes on after getting caught in bed, and so that's like the comforter that she's
right? She's just throwing the fucking duvet on her.
Is that the theme? Because if that is the theme,
mission accomplished. He grabbed her shirt instead, and that's why it looks like that.
Yeah,
you know. And now I'm on board. Oh, this looks like she's about to report the news.
Let me go back up to the top. Yeah.
It's elegant, but it's a little conservative for my taste. I think it's a little stuffy looking.
Yeah, she's too young to be wearing something that conservative.
Right? This would look better on an older lady.
Okay,
we had a stupor from Tired of the Abuse. Hold on. From Russell. I'm sorry, but a suit should not look like pajamas. Well, sometimes it looks like couches. So
or a woman's corset.
So her head is the unfortunate part so far. I mean, and everything else she's wearing too, but
she
mostly
looks like a sci-fi or like a sci-fi anime character.
So this texture, like whatever this fabric is that they use for these big puffy looks, in black, it looks like she's wearing a trash can.
Yeah. I think if you give her like a tail or like some like cat ears or something, she looks like an anime character.
Yeah, 100%. India more. Ooh, shiny.
Let's see. Oh, no, I wouldn't wear that, but
I wouldn't either because it would look terrible on me. But it's
if
shiny.
that was like solid red or solid black, I mean this is better. It's definitely
a nice
out there, but
shape.
that's much better.
Oh yeah, it's a nice shape. Come back.
Okay, that they look great.
Yeah, very classic.
There you go. Oh, all right.
This is one
It's
of those
not the best
examples of
dress
like
in the world.
this is one of those examples like, okay, you went for it, like a different kind of funky thing. I mean, pockets. Those are pretty tight pockets. That one I could be down with. Ooh. This
is
is like when you want to go designer,
Yeah.
make it fucking look cool, you know? When you want to go really like high fashion, make it look cool.
Well, see that's the thing is she looks good. Like it's weird, it's out
Right?
there, but that's what you kind of wear to the Met Gala. But she still looks good. Like that looks like the designer made that for her.
This doesn't look like the designer when I went to make a sequin pin cushion. This is like, okay, let's make you into a snowflake, darling. Mission accomplished. Has snowflake pulsing with electricity. You know, like there's a vision here. There's a cohesion to the outfit, and yes, it does look like it was made for the model who's wearing it. So, Jimmy Choo shoes. Those look painful. Look at those fucking shoes.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine walking on something that high? Our first masked celebrity. But I mean, it's kind of part of the outfit, so.
All right.
This outfit is from this outfit just is the 70s. She's just wearing a mirror ball. Like she's just turned a mirror ball into a suit and is wearing it. Whoa, what is happening here?
Okay.
That's cool. Like obviously this is a look, not a not a real outfit. This is a look.
I liked it when they paid tribute to like some of the art that was there. And so all the women like dressed like paintings.
Looked like paint. I thought that was cool too.
Like she looks like she's supposed to be inspiring modern art, or she's paying tribute to the Twin Towers.
Yeah. I like because again, there's a vision here. There's this fucking eye thing going on is cool. Yeah, that's a winner for me.
Oh, he's so little.
Why is he wearing an apron?
I don't know.
Or is it a skirt? Either way, it's not working.
It's not helping with his height. That's one thing.
No. Everything else is working except for the little fucking apron.
Yeah.
This to me looks like she took curtains from the 70s and turned it into a dress. Like curtains from a disco club and turned it into a dress.
Mm.
Oh God. Oh God. This is just
why? Just why? Oh, so no.
Well, it's Kid fucking Cudi. What do you expect?
I don't know who that is.
Somebody with this is Kid Cudi. He has no taste.
What's with the eye makeup? Like, you know what? I don't even want to know. I don't fucking care. It looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't. Because like, is that part of his? I mean, he was the one who was in the Bill and Ted movie and whatnot. It looked like a regular person. Like, is this normal for him to have like light green hair and crazy dark eyes? Like, I don't know. Is this a normal thing? Whatever. And he's just wearing.
That's like when you let a little kid pick what they're gonna wear on picture day.
Right? I'm like, is he wearing fucking yoga pants or like the loose yoga pants or like a skirt? I think he's wearing a skirt. That just looks retarded. Okay, see now when you take the crazy gold and you put it on the inside,
yeah, it's like a nice pop.
That's awesome with the gold pinstripes through it too. This is fucking cool. I would wear the shit out of this. This looks
it's Michael
awesome.
Kors, so of course it's gonna look good.
I mean, duh. It's funny that like the first one I pick out, I'm like, I think like my glasses are Michael Kors, and those are the ones I was really, really into. I think like I'm into Michael Kors style just across the board. I have a couple.
See, I like
shoes.
Calvin Klein.
I like Calvin Klein too. Me too.
Calvin Klein fits me perfectly.
I was gonna say Calvin Klein pants fit me amazingly because they make a lot of high waists that have room for hips and butts. So That is
I like the dresses. I've never worn
actually,
Calvin Klein pants. Oh wait, no, you
scratch
know what?
that.
I have a pair of Calvin Klein pants, and they're
Oh, I have these
amazing.
great Calvin Klein black jeans that are life, and like a pair of stretchy black ones that are amazing.
Mine are like a dark wash boot cut, but I sat on an
Ooh.
X-Acto knife and it sliced like part of the butt, and so I sewed it, which looks
No.
terrible, but they're so cute. I don't want to throw them away.
I have that with so many things. I have a pair of shorts that I'm waiting to lose a little more weight because the zipper's broken, but it's a really short zipper. So if I lose a little bit of weight, you'll never be able to see it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep wearing them because I love them. Is he wearing a skydiving vest? Yeah, it kind of looks like he's getting ready to parachute. I guess this is another one though that kind of lands in that like vision thing. Like, okay, so clearly you were going for a utilitarian look with it because you threw a carabiner on it or like a little ring. You threw a little ring on it, rather. So getting the parachute vibe is probably a good thing.
Not around 9/11.
Oh yeah, that's fair. The
shoes are terrible.
Yes, the shoes are also from the 70s. Is there like a 70s fashion resurgence going on in high fashion right now?
Yes.
Okay, because it's terrible and I hate it. It's absolutely
the
awful.
puffy sleeves. Oh, she looks like a princess that just woke up or is going to bed.
She
like
looks
a princess
like
that hasn't taken off her makeup and her jewelry, but she's in her nightgown.
I was gonna say slap her in the face a few times and she looks like the ghost in a horror film.
Princess getting ready for bed is my.
That looks like a nightgown. That does not look like a dress.
It's better. It's definitely like that's Johnny Depp's daughter.
Oh, this I think is cute. See, now this has got like a 50s thing going, like the poodles. So this is like we're calling the poodle skirts and shit. This is cute though.
He's so skinny.
Yeah, geez. Holy shit. I didn't even realize it was like, that's where she stops. Oh, I thought there was like fabric covering part of her. I'm like, nope, that is where she stops right there.
Well, her mother is like a teeny.
That is insane. Oh my God. Wow. You need to work on your picture taking face because it looks like your dick sucking face.
I wish she would have done something with her hair. That's my biggest irritation right here. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, like the all natural look is great, but like brush, it doesn't get you to brush. The outfit's kind of cool though, actually.
I know it's like the only thing that's missing is because that's one of those looks where it's like if her hair was done, she would look good.
She's like a go-go dancer cowboy. That's fucking cool. Yeah, but just like put effort. Ooh, this is see now I feel like we're getting into like into some of the high fashion looks.
I don't like Zoe Kravitz.
Chainmail, huh?
I don't like Zoe Kravitz very much, but
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I think this dress needs something more lower down. I don't think it should be straight and like it's just a cylinder to the bottom. Because I think if you just stop it,
had a slit up the side and it opened and it was like a longer train.
A longer train and and definitely like a slit and then like an uneven bottom. Because to here it looks great, but then there's just nothing going on all the way down. How does she walk in this too?
It looks like she's in something.
It looks like right. It looks like she's stuck.
All right, let's see that hair. That's not the most flattering dress on her.
No, it's really not. It's just kind of like the thing is that actually I think would look really good on somebody with a narrower waist. Because it's just like there's just not enough. It just looks wide all the way through. But if she had a little bit of a narrower waist and it really came in and then flared, I think it would look cute. Because I like the bottom on it. That's like this. Even if you cut the last one shorter and did this kind of bottom on it, I think that one would have looked better. Those are my opinions. Whoa, this is a face. And that is a dress. Or no, that is not a dress. That is a suit.
Oh my. If that would have been addressed, it would have been something. But it's like 7
Holy
of
shit.
9 gone. 7 of 9 if she took LSD and had a baby with a disco ball.
Yep. This is a lot. Jeff, the 70s are coming back in fashion, and it's not good.
Yeah, it was good even in the 70s.
Tired of the Abuse says, I feel like Witten would fit in at this event.
Yeah, she probably had the best looking outfit there.
I mean, you can't get worse
Witten
than
would
some of
be
these.
the
That's for damn
normal
sure.
one at this event.
Right? Like, you really can't get worse than some of these. It looks like a glitter bomb stuck to your skin. Yep. Yeah. Michaela Cole. All right there. Well, there you have it. There's your first political statement worn by your very own Cara Delevingne.
Well, I mean, the tax the rich one is political. This chick, it's like, all right.
We haven't gotten over it. We hadn't gotten to that one yet.
Take the patriarchy. When people say
least,
stuff like that, I'm like, all right, well, she's like a lesbian, right? You're not allowed to use dildos or phallic-shaped objects of any kind now.
Yep.
If you hate men and their anatomy so much, you're not allowed to use it.
Right? I was thinking it's such a funny thing. We hate it so much, and yet you are obsessed with dick-shaped sex toys. I just stop thinking you're cute with shit like this. It's not. The funny thing is, like, if you take off the stupid slogan, it's like a really cute, like, you know, gay kind of high fashion outfit to go with. It's fucking why? You're not doing anything. You're a product of the fucking patriarchy you so claim to hate. You're a famous fucking actor. Like, who do you think you are? Did you come up in a Hollywood that had broken the patriarchy down? No, then you're a fucking product of it. Shut the fuck up. You know, I'm just like, I'm so over everybody wanting to tell other people what to do. Stop telling anyone else what to fucking do. Fix yourself until you're fucking perfect, until you walk the walk every fucking day and don't have a goddamn moment of weakness. Then shut the fuck up. We went to a fucking full ass recall election because our governor didn't do that. That was where all the anger, and rightfully so, came in under an economy that was shut the fuck down to have the very person putting those restrictions on us, flouting them in our fucking faces. Not to get political or anything, steering away from that, etc. But it does not sell. Disingenuousness does not sell. Running around pointing your finger at everyone else, telling us what to fucking do when you go around capitalizing on those very things that you're not supposed to be doing, it does not sell to us. We do not like it. We do not buy it. The end. So that's all. Thank you, Russell Hall, for the super chat again. Witten would also probably have the smallest thing stuck up her ass. All these people are way too into themselves. Well, yeah, that wouldn't be hard at all.
Witten's not part of the, I don't know. I don't think Witten has ever had to deal with Harvey Weinstein or any of people like that. So
this is true too.
I don't know.
We're in a different, when you get into this, it's just like a different, I don't know, it is like different society. Like people are different. It's like the rules of society change at this level. So this is upsetting. It's like a denim cape with underwear. This is a denim cape and underwear.
Granny panties, no.
Yes. A denim cape plus granny panties. I'm almost on board with the denim cape. If it's not the tie, it makes it look like a fucking robe, and not maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the off the shoulder. I'm like almost on board with the denim cape, but definitely not the fucking underwear.
What the?
This hairstyle.
Stewart?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it is. This hairstyle needs help. Like a lot of help.
At least she got long hair again. I hated her with short hair.
I didn't mind the short hair, but this, I mean, like, clearly she's going for like an ironic, like, you know, fucking 60s or whatever, old school looking little curl bangs and whatnot. I have to say, I've seen her wear some retarded things. This is not one of them, as far as like the Kristen Stewart wardrobe. Huh?
It looks like she was stuck at her grandma's house and didn't have anything to wear, and grandma did her hair and her makeup.
Granted, that's how she always dresses, but usually you can also see her underwear. So that's why I'm giving her props for this one, because it still looks like she stole this from grandma, but at least like she doesn't look like she's wearing like she belongs on a like clothesline. I don't know. She's just it's an improvement. Well, she's a flower.
This is closer to the artsy. We're going to the Met Gala. It could be like one of those things where it's inspired by one of like the still life paintings of flowers.
Yeah.
And she's young enough to where it looks whimsical.
True. I do think it does work for this style a lot. It is really cute. Tired of the Beast. I think something like that did happen to Witten. That's terrible. Thank you for the super chat. That sucks. But yeah,
this would be a step ahead is if she had fairy wings.
Yes.
I would fucking do. I'd be like, no fucking shame. I'm getting fairy wings. I'm gonna be a pixie. Yeah, okay. Queen of the fucking or be Persephone and have a pomegranate or something in her hand. Like a pomegranate purse.
Cool. This is very goddess of spring. That's cool. I dig that one. Okay. What do people do to make their bodies look like this? Like, it's this weird look where like you have totally flat abs, but then this intense definition in your lats.
I think that happens after you have a baby. And because most women that you see like that, they've had children. And so
it tones back down, but you still have like just a different shape over the front.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not all women have that, but I've noticed that women that have had multiple children have that.
Huh. That makes sense. This is just like one of those. All right. It's pink. It's a lot of pink.
Yeah.
It's not that
She doesn't look bad. She doesn't look the best, but she doesn't look bad.
No. It's not bad, but it's not that interesting.
To be fair, we've seen a lot of really shitty outfits. So I mean,
that is true. So it's refreshing to see one that
this looks bad. No. What the hell?
So I get the concept. The execution went way off the rails. It just looks like you stuck a patch of fur on her leg.
Burn it with fire.
Yeah, no, thank you. I don't like when they do these weird tit things, like when they give your tits curtains. I'm not into tit curtains.
You know, there's a couple of tops that I have that I didn't think would look good, and they actually do.
Fair.
Not the ones around the arms, like if it's just in the front, not as long as that, but it's really nice because then you don't have to wear a bra. It's really fucking convenient. And then
don't wear bras, so that's just me.
Well, also it's like if you're they do it a lot in bathing suits for like girls that like don't have big chests. And so
see, that's different. I have swimsuits like that. Swimsuits I like it in. But if they're like, like bikini tops with the thing over it too and stuff. But this is this just kind of looks like her tits have
that doesn't look good.
Venus Williams, do better. Her again. Why again?
Okay. I think the person making the article probably either really likes that or forgot.
Yeah, it's still like you can even see better how it's just like she's too blocky through here. It's not right for the cut of this dress. Also, I don't know. She's like got her legs crisscrossed in the picture, so probably because she knows she's a little chonk for the dress, or because she can't actually stand with her legs straight in it. Oh, this is a look.
I actually like this.
I do too. This is a look and a half. I love this kind of when they do that, like the sheer look, super see-through.
Yeah, that's a really big controversy right now, Jess. Like with Megan Fox. And how she had that one. And then me and Cecil were having a debate on Twitter. And he's like, he showed the Zoe Kravitz. And then I showed Kendall. Now, I think Kendall looks beautiful.
I think she looks incredible. I think it's tasteful. It's classy. It's cool. That's the thing. It's like, it's classy. It's very revealing, but it's very classy. Ain't nothing wrong with showing off, what you got.
This looks terrible. And she's looked so good at the Met Galas before. If you look at her in like the butterfly dress,
Yeah.
and then you have this, it's like, oh God.
It's just like, it's like they didn't do anything with, like, they flared open the top and like forgot to finish it, like dig it in. Like, because the rest of it, the slit down the side, okay, it's not special, but it's nice looking. But it's like the top is just boring and unflattering. It's like you stuck her in a.
I also don't like that hair color on her.
Not so much.
It's not Kendall Kardashian. She's never been a Kardashian. Her last name is Jenner.
Jenner, yeah, she's a.
Remember,
Jenner.
her dad was the person that won the Olympics gold medals.
Yep.
Did you know that
time.
Kylie is pregnant again?
I did not know that. I do not know anything about these people usually ever. Did Kanye West and the other one get a divorce? What's the famous one? Kim? Did they get divorced or not?
I don't know.
Because I know it was a thing that then they were going to, but then like she still supports him, and like I don't fucking know. Russell, thank you for the super chat. All these dresses remind me of a picture recently posted on Captain Chokeout's Twitter, only more of a mess and with less of a point.
Oh God, don't look at that picture, Jesse. It's like an infected vagina and asshole.
No.
It looks like cauliflower.
No. Oh, ew. No, thank you. So I'm like really into matching my makeup with my clothes, like my outfits, but this is not working.
Is that Lily Singh?
It's Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
I don't like the top. You know what's funny? I like the skirt.
I do.
But I
do.
hate that top. If she just had like a bandeau, I think it would look better.
Yeah, it's too long. It's too long with nothing going on. Like if it's going to be that length, it should be like fringy or tassely or something, But otherwise, I'm with you. It should be just a bandeau.
It doesn't look good. Like, everything else, like even the makeup would probably work. I think what happened is if you're going to do the purple eyeshadow like that, you need to balance that with like a bold lip. If she had like purple lipstick or like a darker pink or like mauve, that would have looked much better. And then I would have even matched.
I would have matched the lips and then gone pinker on the eyes. I think that would have looked better. His is, I don't know what the part hanging down is, but the rest of it's like, all right, whatever. You're doing the thing.
Oh God.
I don't know what's on her face.
Oh, she has a skin condition. So she has different pigment. She's a very famous model for I think she's famous from Urban Outfitters. But she's famous for having the skin pigment thing.
It's just funny because it looks like the outfit was designed to match her skin.
It looks like a Rorschach test.
Yeah.
But with white ink instead of black ink.
It looks like it's inspired by her skin.
Have you ever taken a Rorschach test?
Nope. I've done like a little of the online, online. I've never actually taken like a really solid one. I've always wanted to though. Have you?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I gave them the right answers.
What did it supposedly reveal about you?
That I am very analytical and I have a great future being a private detective because I'm very attention to detail. And they said I should have, pursued being like a surgeon or a private I always get those two. Any type of psychological test, they always say you should be a surgeon or a private detective. And I'm like, I'm an artist. And they just look at me like, really?
That's funny.
That's a mom.
I mean, I could definitely see you being you could definitely be a good private eye. I could see that. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Hope Solo's had a rough couple of years. Harsh.
Is that Hope Solo?
I think he was talking about the vagina picture. I think he was talking about the vagina picture. Macy Van Dusen says, Bo. Hi, Macy. How are you? Welcome to the fall. Welcome to September. No, this I want to see this with the like cape thing on, because it seems kind of cool as is. I feel like putting the cape on is either going to make it awesome or retarded, and I don't know which one. You know. Now I want to see it with the.
Oh God,
Whoa.
this looks terrible. Ew.
It looks like, so when those like when they would do the variety shows, the way those curtains look that were all pleated and gathered and stuff like that. Looks like you took one of those, slapped it on her ass. Again, it's like we're taking the worst parts of the 70s and turning them into dresses. Was that the theme of like is there like an art display of like terrible 70s curtains going on? Is that where all this is coming from? Is like, holy shit.
That's Kim Kardashian.
That's actually really cool. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to look great when you walk around, but styled like that looks pretty badass.
Well, it's funny because there's her. She's been doing a lot of dominatrix stuff with her looks recently. But there's a photo of her and Kendall together, and it's so bizarre.
That's weird. It's kind of weird. Isn't it like
It's very
doing weird like dommy things with your stepsister?
Well, no, like at the event, there's like her and
her standing like that with Kendall. Oh yeah, that she probably looks really interesting visually next to each other though. These two outfits. Thank you, Russell Hall. I think the Rorschach test forgot to wear underwear. Well, you guys can go find that picture if you want. So I was saying something. I do think it's worth noting that Kim Kardashian is not showing her face, and it's like, for someone who I think of as one of the most materialistic human beings in the world, I think I know she's like Miss Activism and this and that, and she's one of the people that doesn't, shockingly, in spite of the fact that I hate her, I don't hate her, I don't care about her to hate her, but in spite of the fact that she's a person that I don't really care for, and the whole Kardashian gimmick and all that shit, I'm slowly starting to be won over on her, like, actually giving a shit about some of the things she says she gives a shit about, because she'll do things that sort of back it up, and then she keeps doing things to back it up. I don't think she always thinks she does it right. I don't always think she's the best person for the job, but you see stuff like this. I'm like, I'm not sure what the intention behind the look is, but so many, like, okay, you could wear your tax the rich dress, but you still spent the $35,000 and showed up. It's like, all right, you're making some kind of statement and you're willing to cover up the most valuable, well, probably second or third most valuable feature on your body.
You know what I think it is, Jesse? I bet you he has like a cold sore or the world's biggest pimple.
It's actually complete vanity. It's possible.
That's what I was thinking, because the whole thing is like, yeah, why would Kim not show her face? Why would she do something like this? And I was like, maybe it's a mask thing. Maybe it's some kind of statement against the Taliban and whatnot, or something like that. Or like a BLM thing. But then I was thinking, I'm like, what if she's got a fucking zit in the middle of her fucking face? Or again, she's got like a cold sore. Something's going on, and she is like, well, I want to go and make a statement. So she's like, I'm gonna wear this, and then nobody knows about the thing.
Nope.
Because that was one of the that's actually one of the benefits of the mask, is that if you have acne, nobody fucking sees it when you go outside.
So if she does, then the problem is around her eyes, because her after look was, here, I'll try to find, she had an after party look where she has the mask off, but she has a blind or something over her eyes. So maybe she just got an injection and they're puffy. She can't wear her makeup.
World's biggest pimple on her forehead that she can't hide.
Yeah. Russell Hall says, my money's on a herpes flare up. I'm curious to know if something else comes out, if people find out or not. Because it's interesting that it's like, okay, but was there any more about the I'm just trying to see if there's any so Yeah, I'm just trying to. Why was there a reason for the thing? No, say true. Okay, I don't know, and I'm trying to find out if there was a reason. No, okay.
Did Kanye beat her? Does she have a black eye? Is she hiding it?
Right.
That's a joke. Nope.
The
Don't
joke.
take it
Don't
seriously.
cancel
I've been
Kanye now.
canceled so many times.
I mean, just don't cancel Kanye. Cancel. Try to cancel Anna. She comes back. Don't cancel Kanye. He didn't do anything. So, all right. Well, that's apparent. According to an insider, Kanye was the one who introduced Kim to Demna and was instrumental in this newly formed relationship between her and Balenciaga, the insider said, adding that it's a new fashion era for Kim. Quote, this look on Kim is like a new subculture and fashion statement. No logo, no face, but everyone knows it's her. So that's the kind of, so if that is the case, if like part of the fashion statement of the fashion she's going to promote is taking the logo out, is taking the recognizability, I actually kind of like that. I'm actually kind of down with that. So if this shows up on the red carpet, if this only shows up here on the Met carpet and is gone, then I'm with Anna 1,000%. Black eye from, coming back around to Kanye and being told what for it, or obviously herpes or fucking is it or something like that. This is just like one of the first things Kim Kardashian has ever done that's made me go, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes, So there you go. Friends with Fandoms says 4 civilians just arrived in orbit on a Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Baruch Hashem for allowing their success. Gamar Chatima Tova. Thank you, Runs with Fandoms. Also, Lashana Tova and Happy New Year and Hag Sameach to anybody celebrating.
Yeah, wasn't it a Jewish holiday for you?
Yes, it was our New Year just last week, and tomorrow is actually starting sundown tonight is the holiest day in our calendar. It's Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. It's our Day of Atonement. So starting sundown tonight to sundown tomorrow, I will be fasting and thinking about all the bad stuff I did over the year. I won't be doing that. I'll just be doing the fasting part. I'll probably be self-reflecting at some point though. That's awesome, by the way, though. Let's look up Falcon 9 launch. Okay. So news. All right. Successfully launches Falcon 9 rocket from Vandenberg SF, blah, blah, blah. SpaceX historic Inspiration 4 launch reaches orbit successfully carrying private crew. There you go. First all-civilian crew bound for orbit launches aboard SpaceX rocket. That is awesome. So Kim Kardashian, good for you. But that's actually real. I didn't know that was happening. Now I'm really excited that that's happening. That's pretty badass. What do you think about that, Anna? First all-civilian crew is in space right now.
Lucky bastards.
Hey, Jeff.
Somebody asked me, I do like Q&As on my
Crew
Instagram.
just went to space.
Oh, cool.
Lucky fucking bastards. But no, I do Q&As on my Instagram. And somebody asked, they're like, Anna, if somebody paid for it, would you go to outer space? I was like, fuck yeah, I would. That's the top of my bucket list. Like, you know how you're not allowed anymore to relate to people unless they look like you and they're the same ethnicity and body type and yada, yada, yada. Okay.
Yep.
When I was a kid and I watched Independence Day, Will Smith wanting to be an astronaut so bad and constantly getting rejected. And then the moment when him and Jeff Goldblum are leaving the atmosphere in the alien ship, they're going to go up to the mothership. And when he leaves Earth's atmosphere and he's in outer space, he's like, I've been waiting for this my entire life. I'm like, yes, that spoke to my soul. I was like, I've been waiting for that my entire life. And so I want to go to outer space so bad. So yes, top of my bucket list. One day.
That's gonna happen though. That's the coolest part, is like that's like a reality. You don't have to wait for them to, get to the technology or start opening it up to the, like we're there. Passenger trips to space are a thing that is happening. And so given the money, and also too, like that's what's his butt. The first guy who did it, Richard Branson, his whole thing was like, I want to make this available. Like, one of his missions is to make it affordable for everybody and to give people the chance to do it. That wouldn't otherwise get a chance. So also you're just going to become wildly successful with your art life and just be able to afford a ticket. So there you go.
Yeah, or
Dr.
like
Goffin.
I could just become friends with like one of those people and they could just let me go up for free.
Dr. Goffinails, does your wife want you to come back? Is that why she wants you to go? There you go. I'll take some enough balloons filled with hydrogen. Hashtag too fat to fly. Sorry, Russell. We still love you though. That is really awesome. More awesome than this, which is mostly just confusing. Like, I'm on board with the Edgar Allan Poe vibe of the rest of it. Not so much the bottom of the pants.
I hate it.
And
Burn
definitely
it with
not
fire.
the bulb on the head. Not with the bulb on the head. I'm just confused. Here's another corset, Anna, on a dude.
Mm.
I don't know why they're putting corsets on dudes.
Emily Blunt looks great.
She looks fantastic. That's a cool dress. I even like the furry.
It's inspired by
one
one of Heidi Lamar's dresses.
Oh. What is going on down here too? This is unacceptable.
I don't know. Is that the designer?
Nope. It's some guy named Hamish Bowles and wearing Tom Brown. This is not okay. But I even think she looks at the dress underneath. I like the big fur coat thing. The dress underneath is sort of just whatever. But yeah, the Emily Blunt looks tight. No. This looks like a piece of furniture. Like a lamp. Like a weirdly shaped lamp.
It doesn't work on if it was like a high fashion model that had a really good updo and she was very tall and lengthy and that was like plunging down to like just above her belly button.
Right. It was plunging all the way down and she was like rail thin so you could bring the waist in even more and get a more dramatic angle through it. Then I could see it. But it doesn't work. It works as an art piece. It doesn't work as an attempt at a dress.
Exactly.
This is just sort of whatever.
Yeah.
You wear a black suit and put pins on it. Good for you, little baby. So apparently this weird hair is maybe they're all Eagles fans. That's like a thing. I don't know.
What's with the baby?
What is with the baby? What is happening? I'm confused. Frank Ocean. No.
Oh God, too much plastic surgery.
Yeah. But below the neck, it's just cute. It's like a very...
That outfit could work on a younger girl that hasn't had lip injections and like full
that hasn't had to spend thousands of dollars to try to look the age she's not succeeding at looking. Yeah. But like, yeah, take that out. Take the neck out. This is cute as hell. This is like, it's fun because it's like conservative top, sexier bottom. I love the boot look with it. This is actually like outfit wise, this is one I'd wear. Like totally.
Oh, you could totally rock that.
Right? This is a very me style. What do you think, Jeff? What do you think? Can I pull this outfit off?
What's up?
Can I pull this outfit off?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jeff agrees.
Especially with the boots.
Mm-hmm. I love the boots.
Yeah, that's a very you thing to wear.
Right. Tall boots.
Oh God, no.
Why? Why the granny panties?
Why the make that into a dress?
Make it a dress, not a bodysuit. It looks like because this just looks like you put on the lingerie part of your outfit, like of a sexy outfit, and forgot to put on the rest of it. Like, all right, you got the body stocking, so you put on underwear and a body stocking, and you forgot the dress. You just forgot to put the dress on. You shouldn't do that. It's supposed to. Alrighty. Oh, you go read this catch up on some super chats here, since we did have a few roll in right here. Russell Hall says, "Not me, Anna, in 5 years." Nope, Anna is just one of those people who metabolizes everything so fast and will never gain weight. She'll be like
Thank
that
you.
guy in the Super Size Me video who's like 50 and was like, I ate 3 Big Macs for every meal every day and barely weighs over 100 pounds.
Oh, can you back me up on this? People give me so much shit for being picky. It's my fucking I taste everything.
Yeah. So
like
look up what a
everything.
super taster is, guys. I guarantee you Anna is actually a legitimate super taster and the only one I've ever met. I've met picky eaters before. She doesn't taste food the way we taste food. Like, so all the stuff we're trying to get her to eat and enjoy, she doesn't experience that way. The reason why Anna likes things that are either blown out with salt or blown out with sugar is because that is a macro taste. If you overload your taste buds with those flavors, it masks the intricate flavors of all the rest of the food. For a super taster, they taste every little thing. Like, not just the spice makeup, but like, you know when you have too much of a spice, or like even if you oversteep your tea and it has that over herbally taste, a regular amount of spice for Anna is going to taste like that. Like in a tiny little bite that has a certain amount of that kind of spice is going to taste like you oversteep tea for like 4 hours. Like this is a thing. This is a scientifically documented thing. It's called a super taster. Yeah. But yeah, and that's tons of kinds of, so that's why it's sweet and salty things. That's also why Anna probably hates the taste of water, because she tastes everything in it to the nth degree. Like, have you ever tasted bad tap water and you're like, this is gross, I can't stand this? Or some people who are more sensitive to the taste of icky tap water than other tap water. There are particulates in every kind of water. Anna can taste literally every single one of those tiny particulates every time she drinks water. So she got to throw a butt ton of sugar in it so she can't fucking taste the particulates.
Exactly. Well, I try to explain it when people are like, oh, you can't even taste it. I'm like, yes, I can. And I can tell you everything else. Like, I might not know all of the flavor, like the names for all the flavors that are in them, but I can tell you what's in, like, there's this, and this. We actually, last time me and Jesse saw each other and we were at a restaurant, I was like, it would be fun for me to just do a blind tasting and like you guys test me, like make or get a bunch of food and I have to blindly test it or like taste it and tell you what's in it.
Dude, we could make a killing doing that with some of those. Like, we'd start doing this just for fun and like see how and like hone your skill with it and like figure out what all the flavors are and whatnot in case you haven't tasted them before or something. And then like go into these secret recipes, like people's secret spice blends and shit. Fucking make a killing pulling those apart. And you're like, well, it's that, and that. That would be so cool. The Leviathan says, when Anna becomes the first libertarian president of the United States, she can choose to fly to space. Just saying. That's true. But look.
I have no desire to be a president.
When I take over the world and rule everything, I will give Anna NASA and she can do whatever she wants with it.
Thank you.
Russell Hall is lean, mean, and built like a rock. I'll have to take your word for it because I don't know that for a fact. So that's I don't know. Do you think Russell Hall is jacked and chiseled?
I don't know.
Anna doesn't care. Dano, thank you for the red thumbs up. Appreciate the super sticker. And where else? There was one more. There we go. Most of us says Anna is totally a mutant hobbit living among us. Well, we knew that already. She's half hobbit, half Lemurian.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. Russell Hall is so rock-like. If they cast him for a sci-fi adventure, he'd play the navigator by default. Thank you, Russell, for that. Alrighty, let's get away from this horrifying bodysuit. See, now, if you're going to wear nothing, this is the way to wear nothing.
She looks like Queen of the Damned.
Yeah. I think it looks cool. Not so fond of this like pressed down hair thing. Everyone's got like that look. But I think the outfit looks badass. Shiny, silver, sexy.
She works it. She looks great. She's got the right body type. Some people were like, how do you get your bodies like that? I'm like, well, she probably didn't drink any water for a few days.
That is true,
too. Then, yeah. I mean, look at the way she's posing, though, too. And also people are like, how do you get your body to look like that? It's like, well, maybe there's this crazy concept called a gym, and she goes there and uses it.
Yeah.
know.
No, that can't be it. That can't be right. That is my favorite thing. This is what's happened. This is like the trope in society though for all of time. How did you do that? How did you do that? The number one answer that people get back for that question when they say, how did you get your body to look like that? How did you lose all that weight? Diet and exercise. The answer comes back the same every fucking time. And people are just like, no, I don't want to do that. That sounds too difficult. Please give me an easier answer. It's like, all right, just try the answer that always works. But, or try your shortcuts, because that's the like thing people don't. Yeah, I guess people are just okay with it. Like, are there shortcuts to weight loss? Of course there are. Do they have terrible side effects that do damage to your body? Absolutely. You okay with that? Okay, do it. Try a hack diet or a pill or whatever and do it that way. Or just like, yeah, if you want something, fucking work for it and get it. The end. Public service announcement brought to you by Planet Fitness. I have a problem with his face. That's where my problem starts and ends.
I hate
with this
Justin
whole.
Bieber.
Also, is this a jumpsuit?
I don't know. I
think it's a jumpsuit and it looks retarded.
It's Justin Bieber.
Of course it's retarded. But like, she looks great. I mean, like, she looks probably like the reality of being married to Justin Bieber has set in finally, but the dress looks awesome. Is that not what that face says? Like, this is going to be my
She always looks like that, but she looks a lot better, I think, with her hair in a bun than down.
Yeah, because when you have the down and like, I don't know, I guess not brushing your hair is the look right now. You just, I don't know, like, I get that the thing is to do this all natural thing, but when you show up in a dress that costs probably several $1,000s, I don't believe you when your hair says, I just don't care, you know? It's like, you do. You cared a fuck ton. Probably spent a bunch of money to try to make your hair look like you don't care. Stop. You're not. No. So.
No.
That's just a stripper, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just an Indian stripper. Okay, cool. How do you feel about this?
No. Burn it with fire.
How do you mean you don't think that children's kindergarten quilting projects should become high fashion suits?
Okay, if his kid made that for him and he's like, this is my kid, and they worked like with their mom or grandma to make me this, then it's like, oh, okay, that's really sweet. And if they brought their kid with them. But no, that's fucking terrible.
Nope, he designed this himself. See, his name is Will Welch, and it says Will right there on his pants. He made this for himself. He decided this would look good, and he wore it. Yes, he did. Good for you, Will Welch. Good for fucking you and nobody else.
At least, nobody's going to be there in the same outfit.
Right? This is cool. I like this. I like, okay, so all the looks that are going for that like Western kind of cowgirl flair thing, I dig.
Is that J-Lo?
Yes. Yes, it is. That's what I thought.
Well, see, that's okay. You get an outfit that's kind of fucking crazy, but you make sure you look good in that fucking crazy. Like, this is a sci-fi Western, and she's like the queen of that Western town.
It's all about having a concept. Like, if you have a concept and it's good, and then you tailor the outfit around that concept and the person wearing it, then it works, you know? What is this top? This top is not the white is not, this is not working for me. I don't even know what's happening here.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks just stupid. Swizz beats. There you go. See, this is that kind of like, all right, this is fine. I get what you're going for. It's elegant, it's classy. It's not for me, but it's fine. You know? It's a little stuffy for my taste. But it's whatever.
This is like, okay, if Johnny Depp's daughter was the one wearing that, maybe if that bottom thing wasn't that weird shorts, that looks like King Henry. That picture of King Henry VIII where he's wearing tights.
Yeah, and those. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know I don't like this. I don't like this. I find this the color is also too much. It's just
if she was a young teenager, maybe.
It's almost hard to look at. Yeah, I also almost feel like, I don't know. Do you think a darker skin tone or a lighter one would work with this?
Probably darker.
Yeah, because I feel like a darker complexion, you'd get like a nice contrast, and here it just makes her skin look a little leathery, like especially up here, like it really draws attention to how not young her skin is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you would just need, yeah, and that would look better. Whoa, hair. That's a lot of.
Is that denim? Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so.
Oh, God.
I actually like this dress a lot. I dig this dress. This is again one of those concepts that's working. The hair for me, concept working less good. Really, Russell? The patchwork suit is one of the least terrible? All right, I'm doubting your tastes now. That one offended me a little bit. And it wasn't the worst one. We've seen a lot of fairly classy suits, and that was not one of them. Yeah. This is like, I get that you're going for something with the hair. It just looks like you didn't finish it. But the dress I'm down with. I like the shapes of it. I think it's flattering. I think it's cute and different. Versace. This, I think they both look good.
Go back up. Let's see. I don't like him.
Yeah, but the clothes work. It's like a weird kind of, like weird breasts on the jacket. But
is that his wife?
What? Rita Ora? Is that his?
Is that his wife?
Probably, because it's Ora is a Maori word. So if she's from New Zealand as well, then yeah. And she looks like she's part Maori. Yeah, I think she looks great. She's pretty too. Like good. I mean, like, good for him. I still don't know how I feel about him, because I still kind of feel like he's a bit of a shit starter with some of the stuff. So like, I need to see a little, like, I still need to see Jojo Rabbit, because like that's a very different kind of movie to come from him. And there's always like a lot of what we see from him is heavily in the mainstream. So I don't know. I don't like a lot of stuff he's doing. Oh yeah, this is a bad hair choice followed by a bad dress decision. The theme is gold chains.
Everything about this is a bad decision.
Yep. Including the eye makeup, because it's like all gold on the inside and then goes right to black on the outside, and even that looks unbalanced.
Well,
like I love the color.
Why did she do her eyebrows? That's really irritating.
Oh, ew. No, she did her eyebrows. That's just how she chose to do them. They're painted on. They're just too thin. Yep. No, Simone. No. Ooh, Fluffy. This to me is a great example. You don't like it? So this was the chick we saw earlier. She was standing on the other side of that guy with Emily Blunt, Sienna Miller. Yeah. So we see it. See, I think I like it. I like this dress better from the front. I was uninspired by the pattern, but seeing it with the top, I like it. I like this fur with it. I think this is an ensemble that's very flattering for the person that it's on. It works with her complexion. Her makeup's done tastefully. It's all like, to me, it works. I wouldn't wear it. It wouldn't look good on me, but I think it's a good ensemble.
Something about it is, you know what? I think if the bottom of the dress flared out in like a mermaid shape.
I think more could be done with the bottom. That's where it gets a little grandma-ish for me. But other than that,
it's not terrible.
Does the carpet match the drapes? Well, The funny thing is, in a lot of these cases, a lot of these women probably do dye the carpet to match the drapes. So yeah, but organically, no. Most of these fucking people.
A lot of
Certainly
people
not
don't have
goldy
carpets
gold hair.
anymore either.
Oh, that's true too. Although it's coming back in fashion. Bush is back. Actually, here, let's ask the chat, since these are questions I don't mind asking on my channel. 1 for Bush, 2 for shaved or clean, bald, whatever, and any other number for anything else, anywhere in between. So all natural, 2 for shaved, and then any other number for landscaped of any others. Let us know, since you're all dudes out there pretty much 90%. So what do y'all prefer out there?
I see a couple
check in with the
twos.
culture. I think this looks stupid.
That's terrible.
Like, either go with the varsity look or wear a suit, not both.
There's a lot of twos. This kind of looks like that one chick's outfit. Oh God, but weirder.
Wow, more twos. All right, that's weird. I personally always thought that a shaved vagina makes you look like a child. So that's why I don't shave mine bald, but that's my personal opinion, and everyone else is entitled to their opinions as well. Sienna Miller is 40 years old. What is she made of? I didn't realize she's 40. Holy shit. She does look damn good for 40. That kind of changed my opinion on the dress now, though, because I'm like, I'm going to go back up for a sec. It sort of changed my opinion because I kept saying, like, it's a little, like, stuffy or whatever, but I'm like, recontextualizing that this is a 40-year-old woman.
She looks fucking great.
Right? I'm like, this is a very appropriate dress for a 40-year-old woman. This is more what I expect. Okay. And I'm just like, God damn. All right.
Kim is like 42 as well.
Who is?
Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian, yeah. But she's also made of plastic. I mean, I know all these women are to an extent, but like, she's been made of plastic. She hasn't had organic parts for a while.
Yeah.
But Lord Tasman likes the airstrip. Alrighty. This is one of those where it's like, all right, this is an art piece.
Yeah.
Fun to look at.
Is it plates? I don't get it.
It must have taken for fucking ever to make. But yeah, it's an art piece. Fun to look at. Looks really fucking uncomfortable to wear.
How does she sit down?
Right? Does it bend? This is boring.
Well, we need to see the front.
Yeah, that's true. If that's the most interesting part of the dress, I'm bored. Why do these designers keep wearing these uninspiring things? And I don't know. It's actually a tennis player.
Oh,
but,
I actually liked this blue one right here. If it showed it from the front, she looks really pretty. She looks like a princess. I don't know why they would post that. The front looks great.
The side one. It even looks fine from the side, and I like the flow of it. It's nice. Maybe they'll show a front one later. This one's kind of cool. I like this one actually. Huh?
I don't.
You don't like it?
It looks like one of those Barbies where it's like, here's Mulan, but here's a high fashion version of Mulan.
That's kind of. I can see that, but like it kind of works for me though. Russell Hall says no one is surprised that Kim Kardashian is 40. Yep. I do think, in spite of all the work too, that she looks more her age than Sienna Miller. Yeah, I think this one's fun. Gemma Chan. I also like Gemma Chan a decent amount, but
I'm actually surprised she is wearing something nice, not crazy.
Right? Like, I actually was about to say, like, I'm not a huge Mindy Kaling fan, but this is very flattering on her. Like, very. Yeah. It's cute. I'd wear this dress. Actually, this would look good on me, too.
I think she's starting to, like, get better looking as she ages.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, too. Some people do. Some people just age into it. All right, there we go. I had to get this. Not. Why aren't you loading? There we go. All right. You. Okay. You and
We got a lot to
There.
look at though, because I saw it's like, ew.
I hate this blue thing. It's just weird. Like the turquoise suit thing.
I don't like any of it. The dress
The
doesn't
dress
flatter
looks
her.
unfinished. The dress looks unfinished. Like it's the prototype. Like they had this on the thing, and it's like, all right, you're gonna cut pieces out and style it and take it in and whatever, and like you just didn't. Then you're just like, whatever. This is fine as is. Yeah.
I think they look cute. She looks happy. I think that makes a big difference in that outfit.
That is very
She
true. Because
looks-
I think the bow is kind of
Her
stupid.
hair looks great too.
Yeah. I think if the bow is smaller, it works. It's
Jesse,
cute
your
all the
hair
way
would look
down.
really good like that.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had that kind of haircut sort of before. Back in my
Have you ever
symmetrical
dyed
days.
your hair?
I've had it once temporarily dyed like a cherry red color for something in high school. Like it was not cherry red, like a cherry like brownish red. That looked fine. But yeah, I just every time I think about doing it, I just think about how much I love my natural color, and I also think about how much I love the texture of my hair and don't want to start putting anything into it to damage it.
Because I mean, you
So.
could. I think you would look great with black hair.
That was what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to go black. I wanted to do jet black. I thought about that so many times. One of the things that finally dissuaded me from it, though, is that I do short hair and I have blonde hair, so I'd always need to be redying it because I met somebody who had black hair or dyed black hair and was naturally blonde. And when her roots started coming out, it looked terrible.
Well, what if you did like a temporary like dye?
Like a washout one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just to
Maybe
see
one
it.
day. Maybe one day.
Mm.
It's not off the table. Here's this bitch again. Still doesn't work. The shoes make it worse.
You know, I think if Johnny Depp's daughter was wearing that, it would work.
Not with the floof still. That's still just
No, but I think she would pull that off better.
better.
Like, you know
But-
how there's some things that it's like, this would just look better on someone else. Like, they could rock it. Like, you're wearing their style.
Yeah. Oh, so who's this bitch with her? Is that
Oh, here we
I
go.
think it is. Aurora, who the fuck is Aurora James? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in Brother Vellies. She is wearing designer clothing.
That probably cost thousands. Oh, and then there's Megan Fox behind her. That probably cost thousands of dollars. And she's at an event that cost $30,000 to go. And she's getting tax rich. $35,000.
Fucking $1,000. And let's see. Let's find out. Let's look into this designer a little bit. Oh, look. When you type it in, the first thing that comes up is Brother Velli's dress cost. I wonder why people are looking this up.
To be fair, she probably got it for free. Like, I guarantee you, somebody paid for her ticket and somebody paid for, like, they gave her the dress for free.
So a pair of Brother Velli's shoes costs about $700 base. Like your cheapest pairs are gonna run you $700. Oh no, you can get some shitty flats for $450. That's the fucking shoes. We're not even talking about. I haven't found a dress yet. Yeah. So that's a thing. Let's see if we can find any more information about this. Let's see. Congresswoman no, turn these things off. Turn these things off. Stop. No, off. Okay. All right. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Met fashion show. Dressed at her Met Gala fashion show appearance and apparent. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what else can we learn about this. So, by the way, apparently this is in response, because it's styled like that, it's in response to Joy Via's Build the Wall dress from the Grammys, which I find equally tasteless. Shockingly, this is not about what?
Who made a Build the Wall dress?
Somebody, Joy Via. I don't really know who that is, but it was a white dress with bricks over it, and it said build the wall on the back.
Well, that's good.
Again, this isn't political. This is about the tastelessness of attending these events that are for other reasons, that you're paying tons of money to go, that for other purposes, and using it as an attempt to flaunt your personal agenda that, especially in this case, is counter to the fucking money you spent to be there. So,
well, oh god, this dress is hideous, and her hair is hideous in this too.
Yeah.
Like, oh god,
Yeah.
this does not work. But yeah, they're both hideous. They're both dresses. I would say that, like, she's obviously wearing a wedding dress that just
so
has
tickets to this event cost at least $30,000, by the way, but tables go for $25,000. So, or 250,000 is what I meant to say. So these are
I would just like
200.
to say I've always wanted to go to the Met Gala. If anybody would like to sponsor me, I'll wear whatever the fuck I want. But because I just want to go. That's just me.
Right?
But
I wanna wear
if you
some
want me to
fucking
wear
masks.
something like this, I would. Here's the thing: they have you wear the dress. I would have like a look, or like, what if I wore a coat? Like, they make you wear this dress. They say, okay, we'll pay for you to go, and you have to wear this dress that says "Tax the Rich." I would wear a fucking cape that covered it.
Right? Exactly. Bye, Macy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for the super chat, Russell Hall. No one is. Oh, sorry. No, there was another. Where was the other one? I lost it again. Jesse, if you go black, at least grow it out. Nope. Non-negotiable. My hair does not grow out. The end of conversation. End of story. And it's not a topic I entertain. There's a video on that. If you want to go watch it, you'll understand why.
What?
But that's the one thing, like, I won't be short or dicky about it, but I don't entertain when people are like, oh, will you ever grow your hair out? No, I don't even entertain it. I don't even like, it's not that I'm mean about it, but I'm just not nice about it.
Here's the thing with Jessie, as I think Jessie is a very low maintenance kind of person, and the longer your hair gets, the higher maintenance it is. And so I don't think Jessie doesn't have the patience to do long hair.
Also,
and
because
also
quality-
Jessie's face works with short hair. You know, if Jessie didn't have a face that worked with short hair, like, obviously we would tell her, but Jessie can rock it. Like, I can't rock short hair. It does not look good on me. You can go look at any of those fucking pictures my mother decided to torture me with, the Spock haircut for all those years. I can't do short hair. Jessie can, you know, so it works with her. And I've seen photos of Jessie where, like, when you were younger and you had, like, longer-ish hair.
Yeah, like shoulder length and shit.
I think if you did like the flapper haircut, that could work on you. But I honestly think the haircut you have is the most flattering for your face.
Thank you. I also agree, which is why I continuously get some version.
I want to show you this model. I was looking for, I know this is silly, but I do kind of want to grow my Instagram. And Sav was like, you should paint like these famous Instagram chicks' eyes, because then they'll repost it. Because I do want my art to get out there, you know. But let me show this girl. Her name is Serafina, and she used to have long, dark, curly hair because she's Italian. But she honestly has Marilyn Monroe's body type, and she has Marilyn Monroe's hair now. Let me find her. Serafina. But I think you and her, like the way that you do, come on, just show me the damn look. Why Instagram have to be so difficult sometimes? But
because
I think you could rock some of the haircuts that she's had. I'll find it and then I'll let you know.
Yeah. But the other things about my hair, why I won't go long, is like it's a nightmare to brush. It and it doesn't stay. Like I'd have to use a ton of product after I brushed it to keep it in place. I don't like that. Would defeat the entire purpose of the long flowy hair, putting a ton of shit in it all the time. And my hair gets very oily very quickly, so I'd have to wash it every single day. The maintenance, the work, the effort in washing and drying long hair every single day. Plus, then if I'm doing videos, I need to start blow drying it. If I take a shower right before I do videos or go on air and that damages your hair, I don't like to blow dry. I like my hair very nice, very natural, very well cared for. So you'd rather look at straight up emo. Look, Russell, I started doing this haircut and then like I'm just going to take credit for the fact that social justice warriors wear their hair like this because I was at the school where they invented social justice warriors when I started cutting my hair this way. And so like everyone was like, so I've already spent the past, since I've had this haircut, being asked, why do you have a lesbian haircut? Why do you have a social justice haircut? So people asking me why I have an emo haircut would just be another stupid question. It would at least diversify the list of stupid questions I get asked. So that's a win. That's a win for me. See, that's why Dr. Coffin Nails doesn't go long. He knows what's up. So let's get this heinous bitch off the screen because she's a fucking hypocrite. She's a fuck. Also, oh yeah, someone else pointed out, I guess, on Twitter, called her out for the fact that she spent the past 18 months being the largest spokesperson of why it's so fucking important to wear a mask. The fuck's her mask? Where the fuck is her mask? Anybody who acted like a goddamn Karen about anybody else wearing a mask should not take their fucking mask off until every health advisory says it's totally cool to run around wearing it without a mask forever. If you're the person who every time the CDC or someone says wear a mask, oh, everyone needs to wear a mask, then you fucking do it too. You don't get to tell everyone else what the fuck to do if you're not going to walk the walk. The end. I understand what you're saying, Russell Hall. I'm just saying I already get retarded questions about my present haircut in its current form. If I dyed it black and left it in its current form, then I would have one more retarded question to therefore diversify the list of retarded questions I got asked. So there you go.
I think the short hair does look good on Jessie. And it works with her face.
Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate you.
welcome.
My favorite people are those people who are like, Jessie, you should never grow your hair long. You look great with short hair. Thank you. Thank you to those people.
Well, I think that maybe trying out different styles.
Oh yeah. Style. Actually, this one's going to grow out really different because Jeff's mom cut this one. No, it is already different. The back, I'll send you a picture of the back later, Anna, because she did it different than I usually do. She cut it to sort of like, she cut it to like shaped it so that it would look the way it's supposed to when it's styled the way I usually style it, which is not normally what my older hairdresser does or what I did in the past couple. And it looks really cool. So anyway,
I'm like, I cannot for the life of me find this chick's account. Her name is Serafina.
Oh my God.
How do you spell Serafina?
Oh my God. Speaking in a red carpet interview with her gown's designer on Monday evening, bitch fucking titface says, we really started having a conversation about what it means to be working class women of color at the Met. You're not a working class woman of color. You went to a gala that cost $30,000 a ticket. You're a fucking celebrity. You're not a fucking working class woman. Shut up. You were a fucking bartender for a couple years out of college before you became one of the most known public fucking figures in America. You hypocritical, lying, out of touch fucking cunt. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I fucking can't stand this woman. I can't stand her hypocrisy. I can't stand her disingenuousness. I want her to fall in a well. She doesn't have to drown in the well. Just stay there where I can't fucking hear her anymore.
No, and like line where she's from, like I guess she's from like a nice neighborhood in New York, and she's like, no, I'm from the Bronx. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this chick next to her is the designer. That's the chick who designed it. Like, not like all this business too, like where you're from, like where you were, like the place you were born in somehow is a defining feature on your personality. If you got the fuck out or like had parents who sheltered you from all of the sad, horrible things of your neighborhood, you know? SJW does it. She drives a Tesla. How dare you? Ah, but does she charge her motherfucking Tesla with solar power? Because if she doesn't, then a Tesla actually leaves the same carbon footprint because the amount of energy it takes to charge a Tesla, remember, a high performance electric vehicle, they are so high performance that the amount of energy it takes to charge it ends up just changing the shape of your carbon footprint. So your foot will just look weird like Anna's instead of, a regular shape. But you're still doing the same damage to the environment. So unless someone tells me she's got fucking solar panels charging her fucking Tesla, then first of all, she is living in privilege owning a goddamn Tesla. And second of all, she is not reducing her carbon footprint. If she actually wanted to reduce her carbon footprint, she would have bought a less powerful electric vehicle that doesn't take as much energy to run. The end.
Well, also, I don't think people really understand the fact, here's the thing. Yes, gasoline is bad. Yes, we need to find an alternative. But do you guys realize there is still not a safe way to dispose of batteries? So think about, yes, our cars right now that have the gasoline have batteries. When you have a fully electric car that is completely reliant on the battery that it's running off of, which is much larger than a gasoline or a combustion engine. Okay, think about those cars and then think about those fucking batteries that are in them that we have no safe way of disposing of. You can only throw so much shit in our oceans, guys.
It's true.
Oh no, somebody says nuclear powered cars. That's the thing that people don't understand, that when nuclear power is actually the safest source of energy that we have, and they want to just shut them all down.
Exactly. People took the wrong lessons from the nuclear incidences we've had in histories of nuclear power plants. The lessons they've taken are, nuclear power is horrible and evil and bad. Look into any of these instances. There were multiple failures in the proper safety protocols that went down in pretty much all of these instances that led to these events. The problem isn't the safety of nuclear power. The problem is humans being too stupid to understand how important it is to follow the safety protocols that are there for a reason to make it safe.
All of the Stefania is her name, not Serafina. Gosh damn it. Let me go find her. Go look at the best or the longest what are they called? What am I looking at? No, go look at all of the I'm blanking on words right now. Nuclear power plants in France. Those are some of the open and running for almost 50 years now.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say, is that the other thing is we were also early in nuclear energy. So if instead of shying away from it and going, oh God, and just saying fuck it, if we had actually just put the time into developing better forms and safer forms, there was some story. This was fascinating. There was some kid, some genius at a college or something, who had invented a way to harness nuclear energy in a tiny way, in something that was so small that could be safely just put into the ground and then could power an entire city basically for years or whatever, and had all these redundancies and shit to make sure it would never go down. It would never, have a problem. It would never melt down, all this stuff. It was something where it's I think he designed something with just a ridiculously long half-life. So it took so long to degrade and gave off so much energy in the process that it could power whatever you were powering, but it was also incredibly stable because of how long it took to degrade. Sorry for random nuclear jargon.
No, you're fine. Oh, you know what? Another thing though that pisses me off about AOC, I guarantee you, I pay more in taxes than she does. I guarantee you, and I make significantly less money. Heck, I probably make the amount that she makes in a month is probably my yearly income.
Tax yourself, bitch.
I know.
Let's find out what is a U.S. senator annual salary. Okay. Or sorry, she's a Republican. She's a representative.
She probably has a bunch of endorsements.
We're starting with U.S. representative annual salary. So the base is they make $174,000. They're making six figures. Their base money that they just get for doing what they do is almost $200,000 a year, right? That's base. That's already at that figure at $174,000 a year. That figure already puts you above most of America. And that does, and not to mention senators and representatives, political figures have far fewer day-to-day expenses than their average Americans. They're getting stipends for certain things. They're getting a lot, their travel's paid for. So many perks and amenities are included in their job that their overhead is so small compared to the rest of us. Their expenses are so small compared to the rest of us. So many of them are just reimbursable. You know, we're paying for, we're paying. So that's the thing. On top of the fact that she is making more money than you or I in her base salary for just waking up every day and trying to fuck up the country, our fucking dollars that she's so keen on taxing are paying for her fucking lifestyle. That's why she wants to tax the fucking rich so she can have nicer fucking perks for herself. And it's like, oh, I'll pay a little extra tax. So what if she puts herself in a tax bracket where she's paying a few extra taxes because she's also one of the people benefiting from those fucking taxes? So yeah, I'll pay a little more out the pocket and I'll just fly my private fucking jet anywhere I fucking want to. And don't think she fucking won't. She's a hypocrite in every other facet of life. Why would this be any different? I'm really bothered by hypocrisy.
It's very irritating.
Like
Share my screen real fast. So this is Serafina. She has Marilyn Monroe's body type, but
her name is Stefania.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, so I think you could rock this, like, because you actually have your head shape's a little bit more oval than hers, and you do have a widow's peak, which I think you could rock this.
It looks actually. The funny thing is, last year, probably before I cut my hair for the first time, my hair looked almost like that because her haircut's actually very similar to just that. In that one picture, it just almost looked like a more grown out version of it.
Oh yeah, guys, she has a YouTube channel where she tries on and shows you how to pose in different types of swimsuits. I like that one.
Thick.
I think you could like the short Marilyn Monroe hair. I think you could rock.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Curl it up and do that stuff. That's cute. She almost she's got like a Kristen Stewart vibe going on in this picture. But like if Kristen Stewart was prettier.
I feel like even this like with the bangs and stuff.
Yeah.
I like.
It's not that dissimilar to what I'm doing. So I agree. I think it would look really, and I've always thought that's the one thing I thought about playing with a little bit is I always thought doing a little bit of curling, like a little that flapper curl and stuff would be fun to play with my hair.
Like she's done it where she's like had a buzz cut, but so I've seen Rhea does like Marilyn Monroe photos or like inspired by, but even like this, you could rock this.
The other part of it is we have a similar complexion too. So like the way and eye, like shape of the eyes and stuff. So the way that she makes herself up and does that is similar to the way I do my face too. So it's like, yeah, I would definitely. I'll have to follow her and glean some inspiration.
Yeah, but she does burlesque stuff with like Dita Von Teese and stuff. Sav actually showed me her account because I was looking at for like pretty eyes to paint. And so I mean you could rock this. But so this is if anyone wants to know who she is, her hair's a little bit longer now, but this is Stefania. She has a YouTube channel. Like I think you could rock this. Like if you were for you, I think this is the longest I would go. But see, she's trying to do the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah. The thing problem with that, and you can see she's obviously doing with her hair too. Anytime I go with curls or any kind of extra style, I just have to basically attack it with product to hold it firmly in place.
Yeah.
Because my hair resists everything.
Her hair's like longer now than it's been in like a long time, but I think she looks really good with short hair. There's some short hair you can do and have like still look very feminine, you know.
I agree completely. I think short hair is awesome. That's my opinion. She looks great in that picture, I think.
So that's Serafina or Stefania, excuse me.
Stefania. All right, we got a few super chats roll in here, so let me read these from you guys.
I'm gonna go grab a snack real fast because I drank too much caffeine and I'm starting to shake. So let me go grab something to put in my stomach. I'll be right back.
you do that. Alrighty. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. I'm also not a fan of AOC, but she was great in Kyle Dunnigan's fresh prez of DC. I did not see that. But that is one thing. Like that's one thing I like about my life now. Oh, so I wanted to talk about. I forgot to talk about this. Or I did. I guess I don't know if I brought up Horror Hound at the beginning of the stream or not. Now I got to meet Dr. Coffin Nails, and it was awesome. It was exciting, and Horror Hound was great and fun. And one of the really cool parts about it was that I got to meet a couple different, fans of the channel, other people with channels of their own, like Jeff Shawley, Jeff the Iron Wolf. I've hung out with him a bunch of times now. Super cool guy. And at one point, we were just hanging out, just the two of us and his wife, and we were talking about some political issues, but not politics per se, political issues. And we just had a conversation about it. And there was no drawing lines in the sand or staking whatever's on issues. It was just okay. That was that. And we had a conversation about it. We didn't agree on everything. We agreed on most things. Then it was over. We moved on. And everyone else we talked to who anything else came up like that, it wasn't political. It was like, what's your opinion on this thing? Or we did share an opinion on that thing, and you either agree or disagree, and you moved on. It was very refreshing. It was very, very refreshing. But yeah, thank you for the super chat. So that all I'll say is sometimes it's nice to be able to say, like, not stand in absolutions. I can't stand AOC. She does something that's quality or funny or good or interesting. I'll give her credit where credit's due. There are some politicians I absolutely can't stand. I won't discount the things they've done. I think are good. There are very few politicians that haven't done a single thing that I think is good. All of them have done things I think are terrible. And it's not dealing only this deal absolutes, right? Mad Cabal, thank you for the super chat. The Navy's aircraft carriers run on nuclear power, have been for decades. There, see, bam. Navy's way ahead with every kind of technology too. They're like, oh, the public is scared of this. We don't care. It works. We're using it. Greg Kirby, talking about political issues, but not like politicians, not steeping it in politics. Why you care about something or not, but not, the social issues, the talking about the issues, not talking about not getting into screaming and yelling and whatevering. Greg Kirby, you live in Canada. Why do you care about American politics? Yeah, I like this. Great way to approach it as your night terror. Let's scroll through a few more of these. We'll stop if there's anything notable. Blur. Oh, we saw this already. Their face is just like, this is look at this. I didn't even realize Emily Blunt at first. Like, oh, wait, shit. Because I went back, I'm like, wait a second. All right, now I got to save this for Anna because this is a terrible picture of Emily Blunt. She looks fucking retarded. I realized I was not sharing this with you anymore. I'm sorry. That was mean of me. Waiting for Anna. My bad. I'm waiting for Anna to return, but I think actually we might be pretty close to closing this one down, unless you guys are really, really compelled to look at every single other dress from this gala with us. But there are still
the guy in the golden armor.
No.
There's a black guy who wears literal suit of gold armor. I was gonna talk about that on my show tomorrow, but you should look it up. It's fucking insane. It's like, who wears a suit of armor in public?
That guy, apparently.
Yeah, not that cool. You think it'd be cool, like a suit of armor? And then you see, you're like, it's a suit of armor.
Suit of gold armor. Oh, it's Lil Nas. Okay. Let's see. Pull one up here. Alrighty. So okay, so this was a phased thing, apparently. I'm gonna bring this. Okay. I'm gonna share this with you guys because phases 1 and 3 are kind of okay. Let me see here. Okay, take that one away. Let's just do this. Let's just share. This. Okay. All right. Did you see the full iteration of it? Here, this is the whole.
Mm-hmm.
I like parts 1 and 3. I think parts 1 and 3 are cool.
I saw part 1 and 2 only.
I actually think part 3 is the coolest part. I'm like, all right, that's like a badass. Like, if you're going for this, like weird, he does his weird fashion things and stuff.
That's different, but like
The suit is a no. The gold is a no.
Armor is like a joke. You look like a retarded angel.
It's just like you need some accents or colors on it, or something else on it. It's just too. Bleh.
You look like foil.
Yeah, it's too much. I think Russell Hall is the right idea. If you're gonna rock a suit of armor, go cock out. Oh God, we're still missing Billie Eilish. All right, we'll get a terrible one of her at some point. I also Billie Eilish is a person that I hate. Isn't she like a whore now? Isn't that the thing? Let's find out. Oh. Okay, well.
That looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, so okay. I think I like the first phase and the last phase, and the second one looks retarded. This is Lil Nas's thing.
It's like, is he trying to be Wonder Woman 1984?
I think it was King, a Knight, and
Or he
Brown.
really likes C-3PO.
Maybe. Because yeah, that middle thing just doesn't work. It just I was just saying to Jeff, it needs an accent or something or whatever. The King look cool. This weird, like, earthy suit. I actually kind of like that. I'd wear that. I just thought it was
Who
really
is
cool.
this?
Lil Nas.
Who's that?
He's that like rapper guy, dude. Or Lil Nas X now, or whatever he is. He's like a rapper. He got big. He was the one he got big doing like the country whatever thing. It was like, and it was like, you can't be a rapper doing a crossover with country. And he's like, watch me. And then he got huge doing it. And I was like, oh, well, there we go. Nas 2D2. I dig it. He's the really flamboyantly gay rapper. There you go. But yeah. Also, I have to go back to this other one. Because I scrolled down, I was like, huh! The facing front picture of Emily Blunt, while the dress still looks just as good, she did not take a good picture in this moment. Her face looks unfortunate. And it made me laugh.
Emily Blunt is so pretty.
Because I scrolled down through her dress and I was like, holy shit, wait, it's Emily Blunt. What? Yeah, I thought this was not a flattering picture of her
Not a
face.
good picture of her.
Look at that. It's retarded. She looks vaguely retarded. This dress is still great, but she looks vaguely retarded.
I was like, it looks like they had the flash on the photo before, and she's squinting. Oh, that flowery one in the background looks good.
Yeah, I like the flowery one. The white one is a mystery.
I don't know what that person was
that
thinking.
Stick on top thing. This is cute.
If those weren't stars, I think it would look better. But go back up. I want to see her face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's really pretty.
I think so
Dude,
too,
if her hair was like straight and slicked down,
that'd look cool.
And parted in the middle. Yes, parted down the middle. Yeah, if those weren't stars, I think it would look better.
I agree, but I don't think it's terrible. Holy shit, wait, is this Pete Davidson?
I hate him.
I like Pete Davidson. Okay. Not digging the kill dress? What? I'm like, waist up. This is the flyest Pete Davidson has ever looked. Waist down. This is exactly what I expect from Pete Davidson. I love Pete. Pete Davidson was a person I used to not like and then not care about, and now he's just grown on me. This looks atrocious. Go home. Fuck you. Put your football.
Go back
away.
up. I want to see your face. Is it a football dress or something?
Yes, it's a fucking football dress. She's holding a fucking little football.
Well, let me see her face. She's like freakishly tall too.
Yeah, did she put shoulder pads in that? Ugh, that looks terrible on the shoulders. Yeah. No bueno. That's cool. I like that dress.
I hate Megan Fox's hair like that.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. I feel like you could almost call her like hair and face cultural appropriation because it kind of looks like she's trying to look Asian. But like,
no,
like
she's
a little
trying to do
Asian.
like the Betty Page look, and it just doesn't work.
Okay. She just kind of looks like she's trying to look like a little Asian boy. Like, it's not working. Neither is this pink thing. The white thing, yes. The pink thing, no.
Who are
little
they?
longer.
Oh,
If it went,
that's going to play Ariel in the live action, the one in the pink.
If the pink thing went down long enough to be a proper skirt, I actually think it would look nice, but and don't like it the way it is. Chloe and Halle Bailey. Well, there you go. This one's cool. Flashy. I'm just kind of going through unless we see anything that's more special, or it's just not going to load. So there we go. Okay, apparently we do need to see Billie Eilish. I did look this up. Billie
Eilish. She's doing a Marilyn Monroe thing. But you know what really frustrated me? Everyone was giving Megan Fox shit for her see-through dress at the VMAs and then saying, oh, her face looks terrible because she's had so much plastic surgery. I'm like, okay, so she's had Botox and not lip injection. She's had the fillers under her eyes and her lips are the same. She just has Botox. She's had the fillers. Okay, Billie Eilish, she has the lip things because her lips are thin. She's had a boob job. She's had a nose job. Go look at all of the work that Billie Eilish has had done. There's nothing real about her face anymore.
So agreed 100%, which is sad because she's like barely 18. So Billie Eilish,
and she's also gained weight. She's gained a lot of weight.
Good for fucking her because she was the poster child for anorexia for the longest fucking time.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Now I feel terrible.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know this? This was the whole thing. Her whole gimmick was that she wore baggy ass clothes and she made it this. She was like, because it's not about my body. It's not about, I'm this little rebel who doesn't show off my body and this and that. The whole thing was that she was just basically anorexic. Like, I think she even might have had an eating disorder or whatnot. And she just liked being anorexically thin and didn't want to be. No, she just didn't want to be called out. I don't feel terrible because she's such a fucking hack. She wore the baggy clothes not because she was insecure. She wore the baggy clothes because she was proud of how skinny she was and didn't want the media going on about the fact that she's a terrible fucking role model because she was proudly fucking anorexic. That's why she covered herself up, because she's like, oh no, people will not think I'm so cool and such an inspiration to women if I let them know how little I eat and how proud I am of the fact that I'm under 100 pounds. And so, okay, maybe somebody finally broke. So like, good for her for putting on weight. That's great if she did. But also like, why are you paying homage to Marilyn Monroe? You didn't fucking know where the Beatles were 3 years ago. Like, this is this disingenuous shit. AOC wanting to tax the rich when she's fucking part of them, but also in the group that's fucking escaping all the fucking taxes she wants to levy. Fucking Billie Eilish wanting to show how pay homage to history to people she didn't even fucking knew existed because she's too fucking thick and dumb to realize there's a world outside her own goddamn bedroom.
Well, you know, she was on like Jimmy Kimmel and they wanted to like cancel him because like, you were bullying her. It's like he was asking her trivia and she didn't know what gremlins were, or like she'd never heard of gremlins. I'm like, how have you never heard of gremlins? Give me a break.
Proving that a spoiled rich girl lives under a rock is not bullying. Like, okay, was the gimmick he was asking her like things to see if she was, because she's so young, if she'd heard of them? Okay, well, sorry that you're an uncultured fuck. Like, there are so many fucking my 11-year-old fencing student who is homeschooled has more culture than Billie Eilish, has heard of more, has like gets more references than Billie fucking Eilish does. Like, that's fuck this bitch. Fuck this bitch. But I do think unless anyone has a burning desire to go through every other dress, I do think we should probably start bringing this to a close, mostly because the sun is starting to go down and I need to eat before sunset because then I can't eat for another 24 hours. So,
yeah. Bye everyone. Love you.
Well, we don't have to run away. I didn't mean like to like disappear like that. It meant we'll just, we'll take Billie Eilish's ugly fucking face off the screen. Who banged a devil in the music video? Was that Lil Nas X or whatever? Was that guy? Is that what we're referring to? Is that Old Town Road? Thank you, Panda Star. Old Town Road was his big breakout hit. And I guess he banged the devil in a music video. So
they're saying, please do Elliot Page. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
The suit didn't fit. That's the big thing. And there's nothing controversial about saying you should get a tailored suit.
That's All right, let's see. Elliot Page met. Okay. Ooh, God, jeez, it doesn't fit.
It's like when you have to wear your dad's clothes.
Yeah, it really just makes her look like a 15-year-old boy. I don't know. There's you guys can see. Yeah, I mean, you had to tailor the top. If you were going to go with skinny legs like that, you had to tailor the top in much, much better. Or go with the wider leg pants. Even then, you still need to tailor the top better so that otherwise you're really going to look like you're disappearing in a daddy suit. Like that's
Why
just
don't you share the screen?
What? Oh, it's not sharing? Oh, it was, so it showed that it was still sharing on my end, and then it wasn't. It's like the picture that says that it's sharing is still showing up on my end. And then when I went back over, it's like we're sharing. It literally, well, doesn't matter. Okay, let's try this again then, since it's being retarded. Okay. Yeah, it showed as still okay sharing on there, but just my pooter being more extra retarded. Here we go. Alrighty. There you go. So yeah. It just doesn't fit. That's right. And it's not controversial and it's not fucking anti-trans or whatever to say that this guy is wearing a suit that doesn't fit. There. Not a controversial statement. That guy is wearing the suit that doesn't fit. The end. Russell, thank you for the super chat. One of the tricks to wearing these skimpy dresses is you're not supposed to see the underwear. They're supposed to hide the underwear or wear a C cup. Well, there is a fashion now, like showing the undergarment or like having an undergarment type thing built into the look is part of the fashion. Like that has been like a big thing in fashion for a while now. So, but I kind of get the point though. On the other hand, on the other side of it, there's things like that where it's like, leaves the imagination, you know, make it, you hide it away. You make it sort of slipped in there. It's almost like you're teasing more and leaving more to the imagination because you're not showing the lines of that. Like that one we saw, whose was it? It was the Kendall Jenner's dress where she had the her covered up parts were just flesh toned and like smooth in with the rest of it.
Yeah, I didn't think that looked bad.
I think that looks better than the ones that have like that call attention to the undergarment, you know?
Yeah.
I personally, because I think it's sort of like it becomes like at once more tasteful and more suggestive, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, dead mother's mattress. I'm just taking a screenshot of my screen with your caption and then probably just tweeting it out later and getting canceled for it. So, actually, I'm gonna make sure I include the part where it shows.
I don't get it. I don't get the
Nambla's
joke.
number one. Nambla is like pedophilia is anonymous.
Oh, well, fuck.
Right?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it was. I learned about it from because that was in those like the James Gunn tweets and stuff. There were references to Nambla in that, and that's when I learned what that was. And like also, and that was a big deal that he had a friend that was in it too, and all this shit. So, that fucking killed me though. Alrighty, but yeah, the holiest day of the Jewish calendar is almost upon us. It's Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, the Day of Remembrance and whatnot. You remember the people who've died. You atone for the bullshit you've done over the past year, blah, blah, blah. So wish your Jewish friends a happy holiday, I guess, and an easy fast, because I won't be eating for 24 hours starting after dinner tonight. Aside from that, Anna, tell the good people of the internet where they can find you and what you're up to, and if you want, share the you can share your instructions for the iProject so people know where to send that.
Oh yeah. So everyone, I'm that Star Wars girl. If you don't know already, my channel is called That Star Wars Girl. I have multiple channels and multiple ways for you guys to find me. I actually have an art channel, and I live stream on that channel almost every single day that I can. And I live stream myself painting. I'm doing this project called the I Project. And so what my plan for it is a lot of people do like meetups, like fan meetups at like conventions and stuff. But I was like, I don't want to wait for a convention. I kind of want to do my own thing. And I've been really wanting to do a gallery show. And so I can't really transport all of my work across the country because that'd be a
Well,
lot.
there you go. See, I didn't know what this stood for. Okay, this is the NAMBLA is the North American Man Boy Love Association.
That's terrible.
Yes, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah, that's terrible. Anyway, back to the eye project, which is not scary
Oh.
or terrible at all. It's wonderful.
Thank you. But I wanted to do like a gallery show and like have a meetup and, you know, have people there like Jeff and Jesse, you know, try to get Cecil and Drunk 3PO out, like all my YouTube friends. And, you know, you guys can all come, say hi, get some cheese, get some wine, and look at all like my paintings and stuff.
I'm super stoked for that, by the way. I don't know what is the most exciting part of that, the cheese, the wine, or the eyes?
Well, it wouldn't just be the eyes, it'd be like all of the paintings that I've done, like my Darth Maul,
I know.
my Chucky, my Gina.
Fine, I'm
Okay.
excited for all of your paintings, Anna, but I am really excited for the gallery of eyes. I think that's going to look really, really cool.
Mhm.
Dr. Coffin Nails, thank you for the super chat. Would like to know if you know when his eye will be up.
I have no idea, dude. I'll email you.
Oh, okay.
I actually have to go through. I've gotten a lot of submissions, and so right
Yay.
now I had them all organized and stuff, and I realized I totally forgot to add those photos that Jeff and Jesse sent. So I think Jeff and Jesse are like 59 and 60.
Nice. Oh, that's great that you're getting a bunch more then.
I am, which is really nice. I just haven't gone through to like
yeah.
organize them into an order yet. I just did number 13 today. I was actually planning on doing another live stream after we end our stream and do another painting stream because I'm like, fuck, I got a lot of paintings to do and I feel like I'm moving too slow. But also,
Anna,
I'm running out of space to keep them all. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do?
That's true. To get a warehouse for your eyes.
Really
storage unit full of eyes. You should throw some Hannibal Lecter nod into your eye gallery.
And paint Anthony Hopkins' eye. That would be fun.
Oh, that would actually be a cool one.
So here is the criteria. If you want to take the banner off for me. So if you want to participate in the eye project, email me at tswgstudios.eyeproject@gmail.com. What to include is a photo of your eye. Tell me what your eye color is, because sometimes colors look different in different lighting. The name you would like me to use for the live stream, so that way you guys can find it and go watch it, because I do live stream myself painting all of these. Also, ladies, please no makeup. Like it says here, trust me, the painting will look better. Here are good examples. If you guys want a really good way to take a photo of your eye, if you stand in front of the mirror and you face the screen of your phone to the mirror so you can see it, and you take the photo with your front-facing camera. And that's a really good way to get, like, you know, because obviously there's lighting in your bathroom for you to see yourself in the mirror, and then you guys can see what you're taking. The front-facing camera is better. Yeah. Also, remember, like, the clearer or the higher the resolution the photo, the better the painting that I do will be. Here is an example. I need to update this whole entire thing, but this is the first eye that was sent to me. This was my painting of it, and then this is it with leafing. I will have examples for leafing later of all the different types of leafing that I have for you to choose from. So yeah, if you email me this, please don't send me personal letters or your life story or how you feel about X, Y, and Z. This email address is just specifically for the eye project. And so
Anna does have an email if you want to send her personal letters and your life story and X, Y, and Z. So use that one instead.
If you do send me personal, like, this is how I feel about this, and this is why I think you're wrong or right, this is why I hate you, this is why I love you. If you send it to this email, those emails will be discarded. Just be aware of that.
Business. This has a business purpose, and use it for a business purpose.
Exactly.
I've been really stoked to follow the progress on this project, and I'm really excited to see it come to fruition.
Thank you.
And it's also really great I think it's been really fun hearing you talk about it and working towards a goal, because it's like, and it's cool because, I mean, you've had a lot of projects and you've done a lot of great work too, but this is one of the first times that I've known you where you're working towards a project with like a showing, a gallery, you know, a gallery showing idea attached to it, and like a big finish. And it's definitely, it's definitely given you like a different energy to, to the art stuff. And it's really fun to get to watch it happen.
It's really motivating because it's like I wake up and I'm like, every single day, I'm just like, I have to get up and I have to do something. But now it's like, I need to do this because if I don't, I'm going to get behind and I want to have these eyes like done,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's cool. And as for me, guys, I posted my link tree earlier, but I will drop my 17 Live. That's the other app I'm on. They rebranded from Live It to 17 Live. They're just all under their parent company now. It's one sky, 7 continents. We all stream together. Whatever. Anyway, it's a great app, though. I think that some of you have been having some problems with it and whatnot. Now that they've done this, they've done a big system upgrade because, again, they've integrated into their parent company. I think you'll probably have an easier time with it. In addition to that, guys, stay tuned. I am starting a fencing club. That's the thing I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be so I actually have a lot of the things for it. Like, I don't know, other coaches who want to come do it with me and students and a space, even prospective space. The one thing I need, obviously, is a large lump sum in which to fashion a fencing club, fill it with equipment and open the doors. So you will be seeing a really cool Indiegogo coming from me in just a few days, actually, towards that end with some neat original Milestone Fencing Studio merchandise as well. So that's cool. Keep your eyes peeled for that.
Oh, that's
Other
cool.
than
That's
that,
the first I've heard of it.
Yeah. So this, because it was like, I've probably mentioned before, like the maybe wanting to do it and the kid wanted and this and that. And so it was like last week, I think it was actually Thursday. Yeah, it was the day right before we or Friday. No, it was right before my weekend. She had called me. No, it was Thursday because she called me when I was on the show, and I was like, "Oh, my fencing parent's calling. Oh, she knows I have this like Wednesday show. I can't talk to her." And so the next time I saw her, she was like, "Oh, I have to tell you, I got in touch with these people she was trying to get in touch with who have this awesome space. It's available. It's big. It's a good price." She's like haggling me down to an even better one. And I'm like, "Oh, well, now I guess I have to open a fencing club like now." So yeah, that's happening.
Can I hang my eyes on the wall until the gallery?
If I get in the space anytime soon, like if we, actually, I still have to meet with the guy and do that and whatnot. I don't have the space yet. Once I have the space, there'll be plenty of room to store shit in there in the meantime, if you want to do that.
Can I just like get like the double-sided tape and stick all my paintings on the wall until it's time for
Stick on the wall until it's ready. That's fine
I'll just
with
drive
me.
up every week with like 10 paintings and just stick it on the wall.
I did want your help though, because I want to design the inside of my club to look like you're in Middle Earth.
Yeah, it's fine. You need to get going because the sun is going down rapidly.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cheat a little bit. God will forgive me. Jeff's show goes till after sundown tomorrow, so I'm like, God, how you feeling? You feeling in a forgiving mood? He probably is. It's the forgiving time of year. But thank you.
On my channel tomorrow, and Robot Head is my guest.
Yay! Oh, that's exciting. That's perfect. Because Jeff's getting Robot Head on the High Council coming up soon, and he was like, it's been a while, I gotta shake the rust off. So good. He can start out by shaking the rust off on the Jack show, so he'll be in prime condition for an upcoming Tuesday with Jeff. No, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. I'm sure you guys will have a great show. If anyone in the chat is for some reason not already subbed to Anna and not already following and watching the Jack show, make sure you're getting over and doing that. It is one of them. Like Thursdays is the best night for streaming because you have back-to-back like the most fun shows live on fucking YouTube. You got WCBS followed by the Jack show. It's a great night. And that's what matters. Watch content, do things, support listeners. Check out my Patreon also. I should be pimping this more because I am putting new content on there all the time. I forgot to even mention that I got to meet Jason Mewes of Jay and Silent Bob. And Jeff and I took some pictures with him. He was cool. We were in the celebrity room and they're like, you got to wear masks. But for the pictures, he was like, okay, so stand 6 feet over there. And then he took your phone and just took a bunch of selfies on your phone with it. And they're super cool. So if you want to see all of those, they're all on my Patreon, as well as I'm posting songs over there and fun stuff. So check that shit out. Subscribe to Anna on all of her channels, especially Art of Anna TSWG, where she's doing all those eye streams. Make sure you check me out on 17 Live. And until then, until next time, God empress out.